What's going on, everyone? It is Marsellis back with another live stream. So shout out to everyone that we got here in the chat. We got some people here in the chat. We got Raider Mendoza, 1984. Big shout out to you. Big shout out to the Baby Doge fan over here. Says to the moon. Big shout out to everybody that showed up to the chat. Trevin Joe 3. Big shout out to you all for showing up to the chat. So we got some good stuff to talk about today. We're going to talk about whether or not Baby Doge is going to be bullish or not. So we're going to talk about that once everyone else gets into the chat. So shout out to Kaki over here for also joining. And yeah, shout out to you all for joining. And like I said, we're going to be talking about Baby Doge today. We're going to be talking about pretty much the importance of whether or not we're going to be bullish or bearish, and why I don't think it matters too much whether or not we're going to be bullish and bearish over time. But we're going to talk about this eventually. So yeah, just stay tuned. We're going to get to all this. But yeah, shout out to everyone in the chat here. We got ADME300 here. It says hi. Big shout out to ADME300. So yeah, shout out to you all that showed up. We'll wait till a little bit more people get into the chat to start going over the Baby Doge stuff. But yeah, how is everyone doing? Where's everyone coming from? I see a lot of familiar people up in here. Raider Mendoza, Baby Doge fan, Enemy 300. I believe I've seen Kaki here before too as well, and Travis and Joe. But yeah, shout out to you all. Where are you all coming from? I already know where a lot of other people are coming from. So where is everyone in general coming from here? So we got Palungsi says from the Philippines. Big shout out to you, Palungsi from the Philippines. I know you can see wait, no, where is it at on my map? I'm trying to like point my finger in the direction. It's weird. Yeah, right there. Right there is the Philippines. Yeah, big shout out to you all pointing right over there in the Philippines. I'm gonna be actually taking a trip out to the Philippines whenever I have a chance to go out there. Trying to go to Philippines and Thailand and then all the way out to Japan. I'm gonna travel all the Asian countries once I go out there. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty interesting. So yeah, shout out to Palungsi out there in the Philippines. That's literally paradise. You have all these islands over the place. So yeah, you're living in paradise, Palungsi. A lot of people are trying to get out to those places out inside of Asia with all these islands all over the place. So shout out to Plunksy here. Trevin Joe says Dallas, Texas. A big industry out there in Dallas, Texas. Lots of people going over there because the no state taxes for Texas. And Dallas is a pretty popular place. So shout out to Trevin Joe. Paul Cole says hello. Big shout out to you, Paul Coles. Hello. James Harris says, what's up? What's up, James Harris? Seeing you in the chat a lot. So shout out to you. Shout out to all the returning viewers here too. Adam Navagoro says Bay Area, California. Shout out to you out there in the Bay Area, out inside of California. All the California folks in the house. We got Obi Obi out in Australia. Shout out to you, Obi Obi. We got Raider Mendoza out inside California, ready to move ready to move to the Philippines. Oh wow, when are you moving to the Philippines, Raider Mendoza? That's pretty cool. I want to buy a condo like somewhere overseas, so I'm looking at different options. But yeah, the Philippines is definitely up there. Kaki says, always watching your videos, bro, here and on Twitter too. Big shout out to you, Kaki, for watching the videos. ADME300 says from home. That's where you're watching it from. Shout out to ADME300. Paul Coles out here in Georgia. Kaki says, and it's produced with S like Saki. Not Kaki. Okay. Saki. Okay, that's how it is. Saki, not Kaki. Kaki would be like the pants. But yeah, it's a little bit of a different name. Real Joe Quinn says boring direct. And then you got over here. He says boring channel. Oh wow. All right. So we got over here Raider Mendoza 5Z1 and yeah, 5Z1 in a few years. So shout out to you, Raider Mendoza. I think 5Z1 could be in a few years. Right now, maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, we'll have to see. But yeah, we'll just have to see if we can get the 5Z1. I think in a few years possibly, but I will say like this year, definitely not. But yeah, a few years we could see that. I'm looking for 6Z1 or 5Z1. 6Z1 this year or next year. But yeah, shout out to everybody out there. Just had to block a few people here. But yeah, we got a lot to go over today because as you can see here with our charts, Baby Doge has been, breaking some levels here. Like we broke that support all the way up here. We broke down our support for our not really our support, but we got rejected at that resistance. Now we're heading towards that 2-2 support. So yeah, it's definitely gonna get confusing soon. But yeah, shout out to Tony Sells, Tampa out here in Tampa, Florida. Shout out to all the Floridians out here, by the way, too, because I'm out here in Florida too. So yeah, shout out to you. Tampa is a really hot market right now. Everybody's moving to Florida, literally. Literally, everybody's just raising the real estate market prices. I wanted to buy a house at first. You could get a house back in the days in Florida for like 100K, and now you want to get a house in Florida, you're paying more than 200K. You're not finding a house under 100K inside of Florida anymore. But yeah, Raider Mendoza says, I'm thinking maybe 2 to 4 years. Yeah, definitely. That would be a good idea too. And the Philippines and Asia in general is like a really hot spot right now. Everybody's trying to get out there. So yeah, Paul Cole says, I'm with you, Raider Mendoza, holding strong. So yeah, shout out to you all. I'm gonna go ahead and put something out here. I forgot to put it on. Usually I put it on here, but I usually put like the Cash App and stuff if people want to donate to the Cash App, or if people just want to hit the like button. Also, definitely, if you haven't hit the like button, that helps the channel out immensely. So yeah, you don't have to donate, you don't have to send Cash Apps or super chats or none of that stuff. I just appreciate it if people hit the like button. But yeah, you don't have to, donate and all that stuff. That's just if you want to. It's a thing that you can do if you want to support like that, or you can just support by hitting the like button. But either way is completely fine. So yeah, big shout out to everybody out there. Yeah, big shout out to everyone out there that joined. We have 22 people in here so far. So shout out to you all. I'm just kind of setting up the charts right now. So give me some time here. But yeah, shout out to everybody that joined. Okay. Now we should be ready to get rolling. So Enemy 300 says, we never know this year or tomorrow who believes Baby Doge or Shiba will go from 8Z to 4Z. I wouldn't say 4Z1. Definitely be very careful. I don't think 4Z1 will come soon. Maybe like if you want to wait 10 years, but 4Z1 would put us at an extremely high market cap. It would put us about at the $1 trillion market cap. Yeah, so a $1 trillion market cap isn't possible right now, but 6Z1 is definitely what we're looking for. And then 5Z1 is going to put you at a $100 billion market cap, which Dogecoin hit 90 billion. So I would say like next year or the year after that, we could see 5Z. But right now we're looking at 6Z1 for this year and next year. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. We got Tony Sells. Tampa says 1 trillion Baby Doge at closing with enlisting or new home contract. Let's go. Yeah. So yeah, 1 trillion Baby Doge at closing is pretty good. And also 1 trillion Baby Doge could probably get you a whole home sale like inside of like a year or two. So that's really what I'm looking towards, because at 61, 1 trillion Baby Doge is going to get you about 100K. So, and then at 61, 10 trillion Baby Doge is going to get you about a million. So, you could do a lot with that, So yeah, 1 trillion Baby Doge is definitely the goal out there. But let's go over some of the technicals. 8300 says, I'm talking about Shiba went from 10Z or 7Z to 4Z. Oh, okay, I see. The difference between Shiba though is Shiba had way less circulating supply and way less total supply. So like Shiba had like $1,000, like $10,000 market cap when it was like 10Z, right? It had like a $10,000 to $100,000 market cap at 10Z. Whereas at 10Z, whereas at like 9Z, 8Z, Baby Doge is already at like a 300 to $400 million market cap. So you see, it would be a lot different for us to try to get up there. But yeah, I see what you mean. I definitely can foresee a 7Z1 very soon in Baby Doge if we can just break past these levels. But yeah, let's talk about these levels though, because as you can see here, we got rejected up here at this resistance, and it got rejected pretty hard. So the bad thing about this, well, it could be bad or good, depending on how you look at it. The fact that we got rejected up here at this resistance at about 8Z28. But I would say the bad thing about it is it kind of confirms that we're bearish. So it confirms that we're probably going to hit 8Z22 pretty soon. And a lot of people don't want to hear that. I mentioned that in my previous video. There were some people that felt some type of way about that, but it definitely puts us on a path to hit 8Z22. Now, what I will say is hitting 8Z22 is not necessarily a bad thing, because 8Z22 is an area where we start to build up momentum at. Like if we hit 8Z22, we can start building up momentum from there, because we do know from prior experience that we actually had major resistance coming from 8Z22 way back here earlier this month. We had resistance and we couldn't get past that area. But the second we got past it, we started pumping huge. And, that's also why when I look at this and we do go back to 8Z22, it could be the vice versa, where we get back down to 8Z22 again. and then you just see a major pump just happening because it was the same level that we pretty much pumped when we hit back inside earlier this month. So we might have that same possibility to pump huge once we hit that area. So that's really what I'm looking for here with Baby Doge. But yeah, we're gonna have to see there. We got Adam Navarro. No, our Navarro says, "What do you think the circulating supply will be at the end of the year?" That's pretty interesting. That's also something that I wanted to talk about today. I have a page up here pulled up because I wanted to talk about that as well. If you see here, we're going to be getting another burn. The real question is, are they going to be doing the monthly burns? Because if they turn this into another monthly burn situation where it's like 1 quadrillion every month, that would be 12 quadrillion burned like by the end of the year. Now, that would just be through the manual burns. We also know that we're going to have more burns through the burn portal. And with the burn portal, we're going to have the major burns. We're going to have 5x, multiplied by what we're at now. And see what we're at now with Baby Doge is all the way over here at 33.8 trillion. So 5x from there, that's going to put us pretty nice here with Baby Doge. So it'll be like 1.5 trillion so far. So I'm really excited to see how far we can get here with a Baby Doge on those burns. And then that will be pretty much our answer to, how much the circulating supply would be if we could actually burn a lot of coins. So give or take, I would say if all things go like as planned with the Baby Doge, we have monthly burns of 1 quadrillion, right? The manual monthly burns for 1 quadrillion. And then we also have the auto burns. Then we have the burn portal. Then I reckon we could be about 100 trillion Baby Doge by, not 100 trillion, 100 quadrillion Baby Doge by the end of the year. And right now we're at 153 quadrillion, but it's still kind of hard to say. Maybe it'll be a little bit more. But yeah, I don't think we'll be below 100 quadrillion by the end of the year. I'm going to be completely honest. I do not think Baby Doge will be below 100 quadrillion by the end of the year. It seems like as we get lower and lower inside of our circulating supply, it's much harder to sustain, doing more burns. So they start to slow down with the burns because they don't have as much to burn. Because most Baby Dogecoin is now being held by the holders. So that's definitely pretty interesting. But ADB300 says anything new about the burn? Nope, not yet. Just tomorrow we should be, or not tomorrow, not tomorrow. We should be getting our next monthly burn on the first of next month. Yeah, the first of next month we should be getting that next monthly burn, and that day is going to be actually, yeah. So tomorrow's going to be the 28th, and then after tomorrow will be the first because there's only 28 days in February. So yeah, the first, which is going to be in 2 days, pretty much, we're going to have that monthly burn. So yeah, we should be getting that after we get that done. So yeah, that'll be pretty good for us, and all that good stuff here. So that's pretty good. We got Endomex says, I feel that 7Z1 is more realistic for this year. The only way we could reach 61 is if only way we could reach 61 this year is if we have a true altcoin bull run, major burns, and major exchange listings. Even 7Z1 might not occur. I would say 7Z1 is more realistic. So you're right there. Also, if we get listed on a major exchanges and all, then 61 is possible. Yeah, that's why I always say in order to get to 61, we need major exchange listings on top of a bull market. Because when you have major exchange listings, then you have a bull market, and then you have the meme coin rally. Now we just have a whole mixture of things propelling us upwards. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened with Doge and Shiba Inu. So it's not impossible. All it is a matter of the bull run because it's like a butterfly or a snowball effect. So you have the bull run, right? And then after you have the bull run, this propels the meme coin rally. The bull run happens for Bitcoin. People sell out of Bitcoin and then they put it into smaller altcoins and they start to focus on meme coins after those altcoins. So then after that, we start to rise here inside of the overall price, right? Inside the overall, meme coin market. So then we start to rise there. And now we have the snowball effect also looking at Binance. Binance will start to look at things. All these other large exchanges, KuCoin, Crypto.com, then they'll start to look. They're like, wait, all these meme coins are going crazy right now. We need to start listing these meme coins so we get a part of that market share. And then that's exactly what happened with Baby Doge and Sheep. So that's how we could get to 61. It's just going to be a matter of everything, playing right into our game, which happened for Sheep, it happened for Baby Doge. No, not Baby Doge. Happened for the Sheep, it happened for Doge. I believe it can happen for us too. It happened for a lot of coins. So yeah, I think that could happen pretty soon. Shout out to ADME300 here for that $1 super chat. Big shout out to you. Big supporter of the channel, ADB300, always donating every single video. So yeah, big shout out to ADB300 for those super chats. Much, much appreciated there. Uh, Alchemist says, I think it is possible to hit 5Z or 4Z when the next Bitcoin halving occurs. I would just say with 5Z, that's 100 billion plus market cap. And to be specific, 153 billion market cap at the current circulating supply. So it wouldn't be possible at the current circulating supply. And then at 4Z, that's 1.53 trillion inside of market cap there. So I would say at the current circulating supply, not possible. But say we burn like 100 quadrillion and we're down like the 50 quadrillion, we're down like 30 quadrillion. That's when we start to see those type of numbers being achievable. So yeah, that's why I see with that. Indomex says 7Z is difficult because look at what happened in 2022. We were putting stagnant and only pumped in the beginning of the 2022. Also, I think 7Z is definitely possible. And the reason why I'm talking about the pullback down to 8Z22, not to discourage people, but I'm talking about the pullback to 8Z22 just because it's realistic. You know, just like what Indomex just said is realistic. The same thing I'm saying is also realistic. We got to be realistic when we're putting money into these cryptos, even Baby Doge. Even though we all love Baby Doge, we have to be realistic in the fact of what's happening. And what's happening is a pullback. We're pulling back to a more probable area for us to pump. This is where we're going to get more demand at for Baby Doge when we pull all the way back down to 8C22. That's where the most demand for Baby Doge is in these current market situations. But say we get listed onto a major exchange, then it'll be at a much higher level where we have demand. Then you're going to start seeing demand being for Baby Doge at 7Z1. People will actually want to buy at 7Z1. People will actually want to buy at 7Z5 because we're on major exchanges. Right now, when people see Baby Doge at like 8Z4, like we were at just now, they're like, wait, it's not listed on any major exchanges. A lot of people aren't going to have access to buy this unless they're really deep in crypto and they know how to buy through DeFi exchanges. So that's why it's a little bit harder for us to grow. But once we start getting these major listings, it'll be a lot easier for us to grow. So that's why the pullback is happening now, because we don't have the major listings backing us. So it's a lot easier for us to lose our market share. But yeah, that's a good point there. Indomex, shout out to ADB300 with the $1 super chat and the other $1 super chat down here as well. So shout out to ADB300 for all the super chats. Paul Cole says, are we doing the live burn this week? The live burn. Oh, for the live stream. Yeah, we could do that. I can pull up the I don't remember how I did that. I think I sent the I think I put the QR code and then you guys looked at the QR code. I don't know. But yeah, I'll put the address here for the burn wallet that I have to where we'll do a live burn and we'll burn live on air. So yeah, I'll do that later on in the stream. Indomex says, yeah, for 61, Baby Doge would have to have a market cap equivalent to blue chip cryptos, Cardano not to be negative. So wait, let's pull up Cardano. Baby Doge. Let me go ahead and pull up Cardano real quick. So Cardano is at 12.8 billion. So yes, you are correct. It will be around the market cap of Cardano. But remember, during a bull market, Cardano typically sits around 40, 50, 60 billion inside of market cap. That's last bull market. This bull market will probably see Cardano at like 80 billion, 100 billion market cap. This bull market. So Baby Doge sitting at 12 billion wouldn't be much of a problem because then Dogecoin would be back at 90 billion market cap like it did last bull market. Last bull market, Dogecoin was above Cardano. So it was above Cardano for a while. It was actually like rank 3, rank 4, rank 5, something like that. But yeah, what we will end up seeing though is Baby Doge being where Dogecoin is, like 11 billion market cap, and then everything else is going to be above that. So you're going to see everything going up in ranks, not just Baby Doge. So that's a good thing about bull markets here. So we also have Indomex says eventually Baby Doge will do great. The community just needs to be patient. Facts. Community needs to be patient. Lots of impatient people, but as long as we're patient, it's all good. Michael Mikulski says, when do you think it will pump again? I'm not too sure exactly when we'll pump again. I still got to follow that, and that's kind of what this is about because we're still following it. We're trying to figure out and determine whether or not we're going to pull back to these levels. So what we're trying to determine now is whether or not we're going to pull back to 8Z22. Because if we pull back to 8Z22 now, look, what I believe is the quicker we pull back and the quicker we hit our supports, the quicker we go up. So the quicker we establish our bottom, the quicker we start to build that momentum to build back up to where we were before. So we already had our pump and now we're having our pullback. A pullback after our pump is completely healthy as long as the pullback doesn't go below where the previous price was, right? And what I mean by that, this is when we started the pump right here. The second we got past 8Z12, we started the pump huge. If we go below 8Z12, that will be completely negative for us. And actually, no, not even 8Z12. If you come back here and you look all the way back here, you're gonna see it's gonna be 8Z8 or 9Z8. Yeah, somewhere around 9Z8. Like if we can pull all the way back to 9Z8, that's when we're gonna start to have problems. But right now at 8Z22, I still think we're pretty bullish overall, like long term. If we pull back to 8Z22, it's just a healthy pullback in my personal opinion. 8300 says there is no any big community like Baby Doge and it's growing every day, which is very good. That's definitely true. Baby Doge is a huge community, and yeah, a lot of communities don't match up to what Baby Doge is. Let's be honest. Baby Doge is a huge community, but yeah, we're gonna go over a lot more. If anyone has any questions, let me know. Any super chats, cash apps, all the good stuff, let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and check to see if we have super chats. But yeah, if anyone has any type of donations you want to do for the channel, definitely go ahead and do that. It would be much appreciated. So yeah, it would be much appreciated. I'm just kind of looking at the stuff back here. Okay. So yeah, no super chats right now, or I mean cash apps. We do have two super chats from 8300, but yeah, no cash apps so far. But yeah, shout out to 8300 for the super chats and Endomax for being a member of the channel. 8300 also says it will be very healthy if Baby Doge can go to 8Z22 because we will buy more in Baby Doge when we move up. That's true. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm waiting for it so I can drop $1,000 in, or preferably $10,000 at 8Z1. Like if we hit 8Z1, I'm dropping $10,000 on Baby Doge. If we hit 8Z22, I might put a few hundred into Baby Doge, but it's really what I'm waiting for is 8Z1. Because if we can hit 8Z1, a whole $10,000 in Baby Doge would give you 10 trillion Baby Doge. So it's all about the opportunity cost of where you could be. Because like if I drop $10,000 in Baby Doge now, it wouldn't be worth as much as if it hits 8Z1 and I drop $10,000 in it. So I look at it logically. Emotionally, you might want me to just throw $10,000 in because Baby Doge army, Baby Doge to the moon. We gotta buy as much as possible so we can pump in all this other stuff. But logically, we all want to get in at the best price possible. So yeah, we gotta look at this logically. We gotta wait for it to pull back, and it's healthy. We pull back to 8Z22 is healthy. Even 8Z1 is healthy, but it becomes unhealthy once we go below 8Z1. So it's a really sticky road. But shout out to 8300 again for that $2 super chat. So yeah, big shout out to you, ADB300. So yeah, let's go over a little bit more of the stuff here. So as you can see here with the oh wow, this pops up. I don't know why it keeps popping up for me. But yeah, 8Z22, like I was saying before. Let's talk about though, if we are to become bullish here inside Baby Doge. See, we have so many different resistance areas here. All these red areas are areas that it shows less demand. So in these areas, the indicators show that there's way less purchasing going on for Baby Doge and way more selling inside of these areas. Whereas the green areas pretty much shows that there's way more buying than selling. So if there's way more selling when we're trying to get up to 8Z32, it pretty much shows that we need to pull back so we can build that momentum back up and then we can break that selling cycle. So we need to pull back for that momentum to be broken. So yeah, that's pretty much what we got to do here inside of Baby Doge in order to become bullish. So yeah, a lot has to happen here for Baby Doge. But let's see some more people in the chat. If you want to ask any type of questions, let me know. Let's see some more likes on the chats too. We got 14 likes so far. Definitely need some more likes. Big shout out to ADB300 for supporting the channel with the super chats. And also a big shout out to Endomax for being a member of the channel, which we do have some memberships if you all want to become members of the channel. And I'm also going to be creating a website. So we're going to have I want to have some type of, thing for the members. So then we can have like a group chat, only members of the channel. We're going to be talking about altcoin gems and all this other stuff. So if you're interested in that, definitely become a member of the channel. We're going to start having these private group chats. And honestly, once crypto starts pumping, I want to have private meetups. Like we'll just have like a private group full of crypto investors for people who like Baby Doge and all these other cryptos. Because once you start having private groups of people with large amounts of money, that's how everybody starts making more money. And this is what rich people do. They create groups like this where everybody just has a large amount of money. So you might have one person who's really big with crypto, one person who's really big with stocks, one person who's really big with real estate. But everyone as a collective is invested inside of all these things. But everyone has their specialties. So when you start having groups like this, that's when you start to see true growth inside of everybody's personal development, like everybody. Then everybody becomes well versed inside of real estate because that one person inside the group is huge on real estate. Everybody then becomes well versed in crypto because everybody in that group or that one person in that group is really well versed in crypto. And then everybody becomes well versed inside of stocks because every that one person is well versed in stocks. And it kind of goes like that. One person's well versed inside travel and buying properties overseas. Now everybody is because they distribute that wealth and that information amongst their peers. So yeah, it's important to have these groups like this, and that's what I plan on doing here. And whenever Bitger and Bryce actually makes that, whenever they actually make the Bryce Paradise out inside the Maldives, I really want to have some crypto meetups inside of the Maldives. Like that would be amazing. Paul Cole says, "What do you think, Dobo? What do you think about Dobo? It's at a low market cap with locked liquidity." I don't know anything about Dobo. It sounds kind of funny. It has a funny name, but I guess I can look it up. But I honestly don't know nothing about it. Okay, Doge Bonk. I've heard the name before, but I still don't know nothing about it, so I really can't say much about Doge Bonk. One thing I will say, okay, it's been out since 2021 and it's still alive, so that says something about it. So I like to see whenever cryptos are out for a long time and they're still alive, people are still supporting them. They still have a community around them. So I like to see stuff like that with cryptos. Doge Bankman has been around for a while since 2021, but it hasn't built more than 9,000 followers inside of like almost 3 years. Well, inside of 2 years, pretty much, but almost 3 years. And that's not good. That's not good that they haven't built, a huge community then. But that just shows that they're probably naturally building up their community, which probably takes a long time. But the fact that they're still going after that long kind of says a lot about them. It says that, they're not necessarily just a scam coin, if they're going for that long. And they're also listed on Ledger Live, which is a pretty respected thing because the hardware wallet Ledger is pretty respected. So I guess it could have potential, but would I invest in Doge Bonk right now? No, not personally. I probably wouldn't put more than $100 in this because if it goes down, it wouldn't matter because it's just $100. But if it goes up, it would mean a lot because it's at $4.2 million market cap. If you look at it like this, you put $100 in at $4.2 million market cap, it's gonna bring you a lot of money. At $42 million, I mean, there's no telling where you could be at by then. Like if you just multiply the 4.2 million by 10, like you at $42 million, you're at $1,000. Multiply it by more than that, $10,000, 4.2 billion, $100,000. So on and so forth. Probably way more than that. I know my math is probably a little bit off on that, but still, there still could be possibilities with that. But me personally, I wouldn't be putting money into anything that's relatively not established. But PDC Design says Floki has a better future, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, you mean than Baby Doge or the Doge Bunk thing? Because I don't think Floki has a better future than Baby Doge. Now, I will say Baby Doge or Floki is ahead of Baby Doge, as in how long it's been out. I believe Floki has actually been out for longer than Baby Doge, which explains why they're getting more than what we're at right now. But I don't think it has a better future in general than Baby Doge. So yeah, I don't think it has a better future than Baby Doge personally. But Amy 300 says, can you review Loom Network? Paul Call says, I'm in Floki too. I'll review the Loom Network. Where is Loom Network? Loom. So yeah, if anyone has any direct questions they want to send super chats, go ahead and do that. It would be much appreciated. Shout out to 8300 here too for asking this question here. So we have the old Loom Network and we have the new Loom. I'm guessing you want me to look at the new Loom. Okay, yeah, so this is the new Loom. Wait, it says Loom is migrating to a new address. Okay, no, this is the new one that they're migrating to. So this was the old one, and now they're migrating to this current one right here. Yeah, that's what I get from this. They're migrating to this current one. I mean, it could have potential, but me personally, whenever I see anything that goes from V1 to V2, and they make a whole nother coin, and then they make everyone transfer to that next coin, I don't like that because it kills all the marketing that you did for the previous coin, and now you got to do all that same marketing for the second one because essentially they're two different coins. Loom and the old Loom and the new Loom, they're two different coins. And the problem with that is now everyone from the old one has to come to the new one. And yeah, there's a transfer process for the coins. It'll let you swap it easily because that's how they do it with these V2 coins. They make it easy for the holders to swap. But I don't relatively like when cryptos do that. It just makes it a lot more difficult. And I hope Baby Doge never does that either because it would definitely hurt us. But yeah, I mean it could be a good crypto. Could be good. Um, Binance US recently introduced the Loom slash USDT and Loom slash USDT pairs. So yeah, I guess that's good too. Being on Binance US, that definitely adds some sort of legitimacy to it, I guess. But yeah, Loom it probably seems like a good crypto. I'm just not in it personally. There's a lot of cryptos out there, so it's really hard for anyone to like get in on everything. Like you probably could never get in on every single crypto out there. But yeah, it would be really hard to do that. But yeah, I guess it could have some potential here. What do we have here? So uh GL Clothing says I looked into Floki CEO, very volatile and pumping and dumping doesn't seem like a trustworthy coin. 1K could have gotten me over 1 trillion. Yeah, me personally, I don't know about the Floki CEO thing. I see a lot of people are getting in on it. Only reason Floki CEO was going up is because of Floki itself was going up, but it doesn't mean that Floki CEO is going to continue to rise. So yeah, yeah, I wouldn't really trust it. Paul Cole says I like to diversify. Same here. Raider Meadows says what's the news update for XRP? I haven't really looked into XRP in a few weeks, so I'm gonna have to look into that further. I guess we can do some research on that further on in the video or in the live stream. But yeah, I haven't done much research on it lately. PDC Design says Floki has 10 trillion max supply. Baby Doge coin has 420 trillion or quadrillion. So I mean, it's all what you would prefer to put in on. James Harris says, Marsellis, when you get a chance, give me your thoughts on Shiro. Let's see what that. I've heard of it, and I'm pretty sure I went over it before, but I'll look at that real quick. Okay, so let me look up. I'm yeah, I'm pretty sure I actually yeah, Shiro Inu. Okay, is this one Shiro Inu? Shiro. Yeah, like I said before, I'm a big advocate of trading volume and market cap. Typically, when things have really low market cap and really low trading volume, I like to stay away from it. Market cap's at 6.8 million. It does have more upside potential because it's lower market cap, but it doesn't mean that it's gonna necessarily take off. A lot of cryptos they just don't do the proper marketing. A lot of them just don't do proper marketing, so it never goes anywhere. But yeah, I'm not sure if anything could go if it or how far it could go. So it looks like they have a game here. They have like a whole game that they're the interface of the game looks all right. But yeah, it looks like okay, it's like a card game. Okay, so I mean, I guess it could have potential. I don't know how many people actually play card games like this online, but I know card games are starting to kind of become overplayed in crypto. I'm seeing too many crypto projects creating card games and too many crypto projects creating retro style games. Like the retro style games are overplayed. The card games are overplayed. If crypto projects really want to make a difference in the gaming world, they have to make open universe games. Like they have to make like RPG games. Like they need an open world RPG. Like World of Warcraft. A game like that takes so much coding, so much editing, so much programming, so much work and development and design that it's almost nearly impossible for it to fail if it has proper development. Like when you get these games that have these open worlds in this whole vast universe with very good graphics, it's almost impossible for it to fail. And when you start doing these low, I wouldn't say low development games, but these games where it's like it didn't take you years to develop it, then it's kind of like, you got a card game, cool. You got a arcade game that's like Flappy Bird, where you just click the screen and you jump over objects as it moves on its own. Like, you got games like that, like Doge Dash. Like, those games don't last. We need games that are like vast universes, maybe PvP games, stuff like that, you know. But yeah, I think it could have potential. IndoX says, "What do you think it will take to push us into the next major crypto bull market? Rising stock market, end of Russian-Ukraine war, inflation below 3.4%." The Bitcoin halving. That's what's gonna make the major crypto bull run. The Bitcoin halving, because around the same time of the Bitcoin halving, we'll probably have the war in Ukraine, nearly coming to an end. Around that same time, the stock market will probably start to rise around the same time, and then inflation will probably start to drop around that same time because it's going to be in about a year. So you'll probably see a mixture of all of that going on at the same time. GL Clothing says Baby Doge is deflationary token with manual burns. I don't believe Floki is. Yep, that's definitely true. Also, 80me300 says all those crazy new funny scam tokens. Yeah, there's a lot of new coins out there. You gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. 80me300 says I can't wait for BitGert burn and the secret plan. Yeah, really. BitGert burn tomorrow they're gonna burn tomorrow, and then they're also gonna have something really revealed. I don't know when they're gonna reveal it, but hopefully it's soon. Freddie says, "What up, Marsellis?" Big shout out to you, Freddie. What's up? What's up? Anime Kutal says, "Bone token, listen, Binance." So yeah, Bone also has some pretty big potential as well. So yeah, shout out to the Bone and Shiba Inu community. So yeah, I last Shiba Inu video I made, I think, was a few days ago, something like that. But yeah, Shiba Inu, whenever the Shibarium comes out, Bone should be doing very well as Sheep. So both of them are gonna be doing very, very well. But yeah, trading now available for Sheep slash USDT or Sheep slash USD on Binance. So that's a pretty cool future feature there. Bone being on Gate.io. So yeah, I think Bone is gonna be that next one up. Sheep is definitely gonna go up too. And Leash, I'm not gonna say Leash isn't gonna go up. Leash is definitely gonna go up just because it's part of the ecosystem. But they need to find something to tie Leash to, like they're tying Bone to, like they're tying Sheep to. Leash is down 11.5% right now. Like, they need to find something that we can just tie this to, because Bone being tied to Shibarium, we need something for Leash too. And Leash is very special because Leash only has 107,000 circulating supply. And the max supply in the total that there's only allowed to be 107,647 tokens total. So Leash, technically, like, one Leash could be worth $10,000 in the future. Like, it's really that big. Like, one Leash could be worth a lot in the future. So yeah, we're gonna have to see what we got going on there. So we have Freddie says, "Man, that Sheep Toro rug pool had a bird flapping game." Yeah, all those Flappy Bird games, Doge Dash type games, you just push a button and you jump over stuff. Like, those things never last. Said I had a quadrillion of that on Hotbit till they had a falling out and we got left holding bags. Yeah, that happens far too much with these cryptos. But yeah, let's go over other things here. So I want to ask the audience a question first. What do you all think is going to be the price of Baby Doge, like in the near future, like in the next month? Do you believe what I believe, that we're going to end up hitting 8Z22 or 8Z1 before we go down? So 8Z22 being here and 8Z1 being here at this Fibonacci. Do you believe we're going to either reach here or here? And do you believe we're going to reach these levels soon? So let me know inside the comments, which one do you think we're going to do? 8Z22 or 8Z1? Or do you think it's about to be bullish very soon to where we're going to end up hitting 8Z3, right? Or do you think we're going to be bullish to where we come up here hitting like 8Z42 where we were before? So let me know what you all think. I want to know where everybody stands here with this, because that's definitely a pretty interesting idea. So, you think we're going to hit 8Z22 here, where this one is, or 8Z1, where this 2 is, or 8Z30 where this 3 is, or 8Z42 where this 4 is. So let's see where everybody's mindset is here when it comes to Baby Doge. That is a good key to where our community is in general. So yeah, I want to know what everybody else thinks. So yeah, let's see what everyone thinks. And I guess I'm gonna take me a sip of this drink while everyone figures that out. Raider Mendoza says, I believe 8Z1. And then we go in a nice run, breaking previous all-time highs. I think it might do that same thing too. I think 8Z1, and then that's when the real momentum starts to build up. 100%. But yeah, let's see what everyone else is thinking over here. So yeah, we have 30 people in the chat, 23 likes now. Let's see, seven more likes from the people inside the chat, or yeah, that'll bring us to 30. So I guess 9 more likes to bring us up to 32. But yeah, let's see some more likes in this chat. But yeah, what is everyone thinking here on the prices? Paul Cole says, I'm hoping 9Z, not to sound greedy. Hey, I feel the same way as you. If we hit back down to 9Z9, we could definitely recover from that, and it would be a nice buying opportunity. So I would not be opposed to getting in at 9Z9 at all. Adam Navarro says, pull back to 8Z22, but quickly back over at 8Z3 within a week after that. But I would love 8Z1 too, so I can stack more. That's also another possibility. So yeah. And I like to see, the people thinking differently inside the chat. I like to see the different perspectives here. DL Clothing says, are the super chat donations going towards the live burn today? Burn. No. So the super chat donations, I can't do that because YouTube takes 40% of all my super chat donations. And then after that 40%, I only have 60%, and I have to pay taxes on that 60% of donations. And then I have to also factor in my tax write-offs. So for tax purposes and for financial purposes, because what YouTube does, I can't burn any of my super chat money. Like that'll be a loss for me at the end of the year. But yeah, I'm not able to burn super chat money. But I do have this I do have a burn wallet. So if you don't want to send a super chat, I'm gonna put the burn wallet in a little bit, and I'm gonna put it inside the comments so you can type in that burn wallet address, and then that'll allow you to send it there, and then we can burn it live. So yeah, that would be a much easier decision. So yeah, we'll do that. And it sucks that YouTube has to take 40% of super chat money. That's crazy. 40% of my super chat. So if y'all want to send cash apps or PayPal's, that's also cool too. But also I cannot burn the money that you send to Cash App or PayPal either, because I also have to pay taxes on that. And I need that money to pay taxes. So I can't burn Cash App or PayPal's. But if you send directly to the Trust wallet, I never actually realized those gains. So legally, I don't have to pay that money that you send to my Trust wallet, because I can just go ahead and burn it on babydoge swap directly from there. So yeah, I just filed my taxes this year by myself, because I file my taxes all the time, and I have an LLC. So I have to look at all these little things that they want me to put in. All these little things. I have to put my YouTube revenue in there. I got to put my super chat, my cash apps. I got to put all that in there, and it's a pain. It is a pain. It's going to be hard to go in there and be like, well, yeah, this person sent me this much in the super chat, but then I went and burned it on Baby Doge Swap, and then the government is going to be like, what's Baby Doge Swap? But yeah, shout out to all y'all. We got Cliff Power in the chat here, says 7Z by March 15th. I believe, hello Baby Doge community. Big shout out to Cliff Power here, says 7Z by March 15th. I mean, I guess we can see that. I believe we're gonna hit 8Z22 by March 15th. Well, 8Z1, but yeah, by March 15th, I think we'll be back down to like 8Z1. But if we do hit 7Z1 by March 15th, I'll be very happy with that as well. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Because if we do pull back down, I'm gonna buy more. And then, when it goes up to 7Z1, it's gonna be worth a lot more than that. But yeah, we'll see. Jail closing to Cliff. What's up with that date? Anything particular happening to pump us that day? I don't think anything particular is gonna happen on the 15th, but you already know the Baby Doge developers. They like to always have something going on. There's always something going on with Baby Doge. So I don't doubt that we're not going to have anything, big going on by then. So yeah, there's always going to be something huge going on for Baby Doge. So yeah, that should not be a problem. I'm just trying to delete these little writings here. All right, there it is. Trying to delete the writings without not moving my Fibonacci's. Let's zoom back in here. All right, there we are. Um, I mean, yeah, just looking at the price here, it's almost confirmed that we're gonna do 8Z22. You can see how like we just keep getting rejected at these red supply and demand areas. It's just a constant rejection, and now it's like reframing from even getting back up there. So you can see slowly but surely generating lower highs, and then eventually it's gonna hit this area and then have a steep drop. So that's just what I believe, and it kind of looks like that's what's happening now. But we'll see. We'll see. It just looks like there's a lot of selling going on for Baby Doge. But yeah, we'll see exactly what we're gonna get going on for that. Um, 8300 says 8Z1 or 8Z2. It will be very healthy, so we can buy more. But I think we may stay between 8Z17 to 8Z30 for a while. Yeah, I think you're more right. 8300. I think 8Z like 10 may be really hard to hit. But 8Z, because 8Z10 is really low, and people are really bullish on Baby Doge right now. People don't want to sell Baby Doge. Like we're seeing some drops here in Baby Doge, but they're not the holders that are holding for long term. It's the people that came in for the hype. They're now leaving because the hype is now going down. We had burn portal hype. Let's be honest. We had a lot of burn portal hype, and people were going crazy. But now that burn portal hype has disappeared, now those same people are selling crazy. So once we get some more hype for something, I bet more people are gonna start jumping in. Yeah, I know you probably hear something behind. My RC cables here are messing up. All right, no more sound. GL clothing. I'm just being. Cliff Power says GL clothing. I'm just being real hopeful for a surprise burn. Some good news. That's also true as well, because we are about to get that burn that they're talking about here, and that could incite some people buying in. It could incite some purchasing coming in. So it's possible that we don't go down to 8Z22 or 8Z1, because this burn here alone, if it's a big enough burn, and if they promise that they'll continue to do monthly burns, we should continue to rise. Because remember when we're getting those monthly burns, before every single monthly burn, people were buying and it was pumping. So we'll see. A lot of people have different opinions on it. Like this person here says, the price is not moving, the burn supply is not moving. Let's be realistic here and understand that the crypto market is moving fast and we have to act fast. Monthly burns should be at least 5 quadrillion, not below that. The only problem with that is most of the coins are held by the people. So if they don't have 5 quadrillion to burn, how would they burn the 5 quadrillion? Now, they do have some coins to burn, but most coins are just not held by them. Most coins are held by us. Like the coins that they're holding are inside of they're not inside the Unicrypt token investing, because that's locked away. Those are locked away coins. Sometimes they take out the burn. They do take out sometimes the burn, and you can see here they take it out, they send it to the deployer, all that good stuff, but they hardly do it. Now you can also see the deployer is also another place where they burn from. We got Pancake Swap liquidity, which is our liquidity, so it can't really be used for that. And then we have the multi-chain for Baby Doge token here, which is for bridging, I guess, for Ethereum. And yeah, it's really hard for them to burn coins. Like a lot of people don't understand, but they can't necessarily just burn their coins, because they need that money for marketing. And if you think about it, like the nonprofit organizations, the dog and animal shelters, the Baby Doge team, they're really taking their money and they're putting it into those. Like they have coins, and obviously they minted the coins. So did they really buy the coins? Probably not. But they still take those coins and they donate to these animal shelters. And then they also take the marketing money and donate there. So lots of stuff going on with that. 8300 says 8Z27 to 8Z2 8Z30. Possible, yes. Cliff Power says low volume trading though. Yeah, the trading volume is pretty low right now. I don't know how much longer it'll be low for. Let me go over to CoinGecko. Let's see where we are. Also, another thing we want to talk about. I just now seen that Stacks. I know you all know I used to make a lot of Miami Coin videos. Miami Coin is built on Stacks. If y'all don't know, Stacks is really blowing up right now. Look, 213% in the last 30 days. Stacks is going crazy right now. Like literally, like let's just type in Stacks crypto here. Stacks is going completely crazy. Allure of Bitcoin ordinals. And by the way, Stacks is built upon Bitcoin. Not a lot of cryptos are like that, built upon Bitcoin like that, but Stacks is. So Stacks has a huge possibility. Stacks layer two is a layer two crypto built on top of Bitcoin, and it's kind of a one of a kind. There are some others like that, but Stacks is really the only one making like actual moves. But yeah, Stacks is going to be really big inside the near future. So let's click here. Alert of Bitcoin ordinals, DeFi drives crypto funds to Bitcoin layer 2 token Stacks. So the price of Stacks and native STX token has doubled, blah, 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 blah. Prominent crypto investment funds are turning tokens of the Stacks network as they bet on the growth of Bitcoin. Stacks is a so-called layer 2, blah, 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 blah. Stacks tokens have jumped, blah, 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 blah. Blah blah blah, more blahs, more blahs. A recently published investment thesis by North Rock Digital highlighted Stacks' focus on decentralized finance. And you already know a lot of people aren't focused on Bitcoin when it comes to DeFi, but now they are, and Stacks being on top of that, that's really big. But long story short, Stacks is going huge, is going crazy, and it's starting to get institutional people looking at it. Institutional investors. You got to remember, BlackRock, they own the most assets in the world. They have a piece in every single stake. They have a piece of Coca-Cola. They have a piece of crypto.com. They have a piece of Bitcoin. They have a piece of every large corporation. They have a piece of the US government. BlackRock is the largest investment firm on this planet, right? And they are now heavily invested in Bitcoin. Stacks is a layer 2 protocol built upon Bitcoin, and it's a one of a kind where people aren't building on Bitcoin. That makes Stacks a really, really big asset. If you think about it, Stacks has the possibility to be worth what Ethereum is. And that is because if all these large corporations get on it because of Bitcoin, it's going to go all the way up there. And the thing about Stacks, the city coins, like you think about Miami coin, New York coin, or yeah, New York City coin. Miami coin has been pumping. People know that I used to talk about Miami coin a lot, and I still own Miami coin. I haven't sold. Like for all the people out there that are still holding Miami coin, I'm gonna make a video on this, but I have not sold not one bit of Miami coin. It's my Miami coin used to be worth hundreds of dollars, and then it went all the way down, and then at one point it was worth like $5. Literally, it was worth about $5, and now it's going back up, but now it's worth probably about $10. So I bought it when it was like 150. I had like 150 in it, and then it went down to $5. Now it's like 10. My idea is now, what if I take $1,000 and then we get back to where I was when it was at $100? And then that's where I start to see 10K, 100K off of that right there. Miami coin, I believe it will come back. And the city of Miami is becoming a crypto hub. And this is the literal Miami coin. Like the government, or not the government, but the mayor of Miami endorses this coin. He did say that the project failed. I will say this: the mayor, Mayor Francis inside Miami, he said Miami coin failed because of the tokenomics, and it can succeed if the tokenomics are better. But this doesn't stop Miami coin. The tokenomics can be changed, and I think they will be changed, and I think people will start looking at it again. But I still think Miami coin has huge potential. And as you can see here, it's not a safe website as this says here. So yeah, it's not letting me go on here. Attackers might try stealing your information from miamicoin.com, passwords, credit cards, blah 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 blah, and all this other stuff. I guess I won't click on it now because I'm logged in, but not secure. It's not a HTTPS. It's a HTTP, which I really don't care about. I'm just trying to go to Miami Coin. Proceed to Miami Coin. Unsafe. Okay, so here Miami Coin is. Yeah, it's not really gonna work for me right now. I understand that it's unsecure. Come on, and now it's not letting me bring it up. All right, I don't know. It was just shows you the blocks because people mining Miami Coin. You can mine Miami Coin. That's pretty much what I was gonna get at and show you all that, but it wouldn't let me show it. So who cares? But yeah, Miami Coin. You definitely want to look into it. Actually, let me go ahead and pull up New York City Coin too. Those are two city coins I know of. There's some more. New York City Coin has been turning heads also, but Miami Coin is doing good too. So in the last 30 days, you can see New York City Coin up 162%. This is the coin from New York City, And these are the city coins built on the Stacks protocol, which is a layer 2 built on the Bitcoin blockchain. So yeah, these layer 2s are built on Bitcoin. So that is pretty much what I wanted to go over with that. Let's click on New York City coin. See, now they actually have an HTTPS website. Miami coin needs to step it up and get them an HTTPS website. They need to get off that HTTP. Okay, so we have ADB300 says 8C22. It will be great so I can load my bag. That's definitely cool. That's definitely true. Big shout out to ADB300 again too for that $1 super chat. Big shout out to you, ADB. Lucky Brooks says, what do you think of Paul Swap? I don't know nothing about Paul Swap. So yeah, I don't really have any thoughts on Paul Swap. It's up 23.3%, 33.7 billion in fully diluted market cap, 6.69 billion or 6.69 million inside a 24-hour trading volume. 927% up inside the last 14 days. So I guess that's pretty good as well. But actually, I can sum up what I think about Paul Swap in a nutshell. It launched on CoinGecko on the 5th of February, which means that the project probably launched somewhere in January, and then they finally got listed on CoinGecko. So they probably haven't been out for more than a couple months. And this is the prime example of a pump and possible dump. It might not dump now, it might not dump later, but it has every single premise of a pump and dump. It's only been out for like 2 months, so it could easily dump on you. And I wouldn't just dump a bunch of money in it, but it could have huge potential. A decentralized exchange to be built on Shibarium. That changes a lot actually. The Shibarium Dex Paul Swap, a decentralized exchange to be built on Shibarium, a shift to decentralization for the people of Paul. Wait, is this the official Paul Swap for Shibarium? Like the official made by the Shiba Inu developers? Because if this is the official one made by the Sheep developers, Paul Swap to be listed on the LB. Okay, yeah, never mind. I think this is the official one that's going to be made on the Shibarium blockchain. So is this officially made by the Sheep developers? Because if it is, then it's definitely not a pump and dump. I thought it was just some random coin that they attached the Sheep branding to. Because if it was, then that would be pump and dump. But Cliff Power says, like they say, if you can't handle the dips, you don't deserve the profits. 100%. With great power comes great responsibility. If you don't make money, if you don't take risk either. So that's 100% true. ADB300 says, who is holding all that quadrillions, all the top whales? They should burn some. That's true. I like how Baby Doge is building slow and steady. That's what Cliff Power says. Slow and steady wins the race, like the tortoise versus the hare. Big shout out ADB300 with the $1 super chat. GL Clothing says facts. Anime Kutal says free airdrops. Bonker. I don't know what that is. And also, I don't trust airdrops. There are some legit airdrops when they come from the actual projects, but it's easy to get scammed by airdrops. Very easy. But if they come from an actual project, you won't get scammed. But GL Clothing says, hey, Marsellis, can we Zelle you some cash for you to purchase Baby Doge to burn on the live? I would just say send it directly to the Baby Doge wallet that I'm gonna put up soon here, and I should probably put it up now. But yeah, just do it directly to the Baby Doge wallet. So I don't have Zelle, so I won't be able to take it through Zelle. And also Zelle, they give you a 1099 form at the end of the year, and you have to file that for taxes. So I wouldn't be able to get around that either. So you'd have to send it to this, and we can just burn it directly on here. But yeah, let me bring up this. I'm gonna put it in the chats here. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to log in. Okay, receive, copy. Okay, so I guess the first thing we can do for the people who just want to send Baby Doge to this wallet, right? And you don't want to type inside the actual code, I'll just put the QR code here and you guys can scan it. If you guys can even get that. Might have to pull it back a little bit. And then you can also see the code there. I'll put the code on there. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can scan that. You might have to rewind the video so that you can get that scan. But now I'm gonna go ahead and copy this, and I'm gonna go ahead and post it in the live stream chat. And voila. All right. We should be seeing that inside the live stream chat. I don't see anything. Oh, yeah, there it is. All right, yeah. So you got that, and then you also got this, and then I'll burn it live. Yeah. So now you can see that. So yeah, just send it there, and then we can do some live burns. Oh yeah, shout out to Endomex here too, for being a member of the channel also, and also for all of you out there wondering, being a part of the member of the channel. If you recommend tokens, I'll go over them for you. I don't know why my mic keeps messing up, making noises. But yeah, if you become a member of the channel, I'll go over a coin that you want me to go over. And Endomex has been asking me to go over SAL token, and I'll go over that for you really quick. So big shout out to Endomex for being a member of the channel. SAL token, it's like an educational platform. So one thing I will say, Endomex, about SAL token, it's a very, very low volume right now, which I don't like that. It's only $993 and 24-hour trading volume. It's very, very, very new. Very new. It came out October of last year, which is about 4 months, 4, 5, 6 months ago. Market cap's pretty low as well. So I will say with SAL token, it's not a big project at all. It's very, very small. So it's hard to tell what they're gonna even be able to, get accomplished until they get like a really good marketing budget. But yeah, they need a marketing budget. That's pretty much what they need. Introducing the SAL token, they're a learn to earn token, incentivizing the advancement of education through gameplay. So they're KYC, they're doxed, they got the white paper, they got their contract audit as well. So they're audited, they're KYC'd, they're doxed. So you can see here, SAL token KYC verification. KYC verification has expired. Okay, so it's expired. As we clearly state on our website, we keep the information obtained during the KYC process for 1 year. After 1 year, we permanently delete all information. For the reason we explained above, all information about this project has been deleted since the 1 year passed. So they were KYC'd, but they deleted off all the information after 1 year. So it was only a temporary KYC. So that's what they're pretty much explaining right there. Smart contract audit prepared for this one. They did it through Interfi Network. So yeah, here is SAL's audit here. 2 minor problems, 2 medium problems. They're still open. They do have 1 minor problem that they've acknowledged, but they haven't resolved it. They have 1 unknown problem that was acknowledged but was never resolved yet. That's just due to this current audit paper. So yeah, it looks like there could be a possibility that they could do good stuff. They got the code here. So if you want to go over the code, if you're a programmer, you do Solidity and all that, and you know about this, you know what only owner functions are, which means only the owner can do this. Like on babydoge, the only owner functions, they can change the tokenomics taxes. Only the owners can do that. They can choose who can swap, who can't swap, all that good stuff. But yeah, I seen they had Yahoo Finance, Nasdaq, Bloomberg, Binance Smart Chain News, Bit Counter, Market Watch, and some other thing. They had articles written on all these platforms, so they did marketing. So you can see here, December 7th, 2022, they did SAL token marketing through Yahoo, right? And they got more marketing done here on Nasdaq directly. Some more marketing here. So it looks like it was all December 7th, 2022. They had a huge marketing budget. They had some for Bloomberg. They had Bloomberg write an article about them. They had Binance Smart Chain News write an article about them on the 12th of December. So they haven't done any marketing since December. I will say that. I think they blew through their marketing budget trying to get this project up and running, and they weren't able to get it, to the point where it would sustain itself. It does have 1,000 holders, but this is just looking at it objectively. It looks like they're still doing some type of marketing. It looks like they're probably paying crypto influencers to also do a little bit of marketing here and there, but it looks like their marketing wasn't able to get them to where they want to be at or where they need to be at. Their marketing wasn't as effective as it should have or could have been. So I think they need to take their marketing and they need to focus their marketing on I would hate to say it, they need to focus their marketing on YouTube. They need to focus it on crypto influencers. Like me personally, I don't do, marketings like that for cryptos unless I completely trusted crypto. Like I would do marketing for Baby Doge all day if they actually paid me, but they don't pay me for it. But I still talk about Baby Doge because I would talk about it all day without money. So I would do marketing for it with money as well, you know? But they need to find people that are really big on their project that would market it with or without money. Because that's when you really get the passion about the project. Like you can hear when I talk about Baby Doge, you hear passion in how I'm talking. I'm not just saying it just so that I can get a check from the Baby Doge developers because they don't pay me. I just talk about Baby Doge just to do it. And you can tell a lot of YouTubers are unauthentic and they'll just take the money for it. And that's why I say if they want to grow, they kind of have to go that route where they're paying these unauthentic YouTubers, right? They got to pay these unauthentic YouTubers for the promotion. So I just noticed when I pulled up all these articles, I don't think I had it up. Yeah, I didn't have my screen up when I pulled up all these articles. I hate when I do that. I hate when I do that. So yeah, I was pretty much going through all this. I was going through the KYC, the docs, the white paper, the contract audit, and then they have articles written for Yahoo, Nasdaq, Bloomberg, Binance Smart Chain News, BitCount, Courier, Market Watch. And I was talking about how they blew through their budget a little bit too fast because they did all their marketing for December. They should have spread their marketing out and made a marketing plan, or at least got a marketing manager because all their marketing took place in December. Their marketing should have took place 10% in December, 10% in January, 10% in February, 10% in March. And they should have did it like that and spread it throughout a whole year. So then they stay relevant for a whole year rather than only staying relevant for a month. Because when you stay relevant for a month, yeah, you have nice pumps like they did at first. They had like $93,000 in market, $93,000 in trading volume. But then after that, you become irrelevant because, I mean, you have no other marketing strategies to deploy. So you never want to do fast marketing. You want to have a slow paced marketing. But yeah, that's what I think there. But yeah, shout out to Endomex for axing that and becoming a member of the channel. Says they have marketing on their website ads. Good points. Yeah, I think they just need to increase their marketing and they need to focus on YouTubers, even though a lot of YouTubers are disingenuous about how they market things, and a lot of them are scams. I could call them out by name, but a lot of these YouTubers are taking money. And I know that personally because I've had people message me inside my Instagram DMs saying, I'll pay you to promote this crypto. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to promote it. And they're like, why not? And I say, because I think it might be a scam. It doesn't look legit. I don't want my people to get in on this on my channel. And they say, how are you going to make money on this? How are you going to make money doing YouTube if you don't take advertisement offers? Like, this is not about money. Like, business is about money. And I do have an LLC business focused around YouTube, but my content that I talk about, I don't talk about it for business. I run the media company as a business, but when I talk about Baby Doge, I talk about it from a point of view of someone that actually likes the project. Like I'm talking about it from like an investor's point of view, like someone that actually likes the project. So I'm not going to take money to promote a scam. And also that's really illegal. Like like people don't understand like how much jail time and how much money you're really going to get fined for promoting crypto scams. Like that's why when people tell me to go over stuff, I'm like, I'm not going to go over it publicly on a video unless I really believe in the crypto. Like I'd have to really believe in it. But GL Clothing says I don't know what you mean by that. Arlius Singh says, sup, what do you think of Zen Crypto? Thanks. I have no thoughts on Zen Crypto, honestly. I don't really do much research on it, but I mean, it could be a good or bad project. I just don't know much about it, so I wouldn't be able to speak intelligently on it. Oh wow, yeah, it dumped huge. That's what I think about it. It had a huge dump here at the beginning of its launch. It launched October of last year, and then it dumped immediately. Yeah, that's definitely bad. I think this is the Zen that you're talking about. Hopefully, it's not, but if it is, it dumped huge, like the second it came out. But founded by 21st Google employee. Oh, now that gives it legitimacy. That gives Zen Crypto legitimacy. It was found by the 21st Google employee. So yeah, I mean they still dumped when they launched, but the fact that it's founded by this guy Jack Levin, like I know who Jack Levin is, but the fact that it's found by him, I would say it gives it legitimacy. But the only thing that turns me off is how it just dumped the second it came on CoinGecko. But I'm pretty sure it didn't launch on October 2022. It probably just got listed on CoinGecko on that day. But that's why it's important for crypto projects to make sure that every single website has information about their project correct. Like if that's not how their price went, they need to communicate with CoinGecko because I would have disqualified them automatically off of that price. But if that's not how it goes, they need to let CoinGecko know that. So then, it doesn't turn off investors because I was turned off immediately after seeing that. But then I see Jack Levin. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, now I'm going to trust it a little bit more. So let's see what else we got here. We have GL Clothing says to buy crypto. Cliff Power says, I'm not looking forward to taxes. My secretary and I took a month trying to figure it out. I did over 17,000 trades. Oh, nasty. Yep. It is going to keep up on your taxes. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of trading, Cliff. That is a lot. I'll tell you right now, I did my taxes, but it was a little bit easy because I literally just took my bank records. I took all my bank records for my credit cards, for all my write-offs and stuff, for all my business expenses. I took my Robinhood trading that I had and all these other trading platforms. I hardly, if any, did any trades on crypto.com. I haven't sold any of my investments, so I haven't had to write down any capital gains because I haven't sold really any crypto investments and made any profits. So no capital gains on crypto investments. And I had a lot of write-offs for losses inside the stock market from trading options. So it was relatively easy. But I think next year, like 2023, is going to be my year of hardship for taxes because Baby Doge is going to go to the moon. Like I'm positive Baby Doge is going to the moon. But I'm going to go ahead and pour me a drink here. But shout out to everyone. Boss, please check play. Not sure what you mean. John Smith Crypto says SEC just served Robinhood for having crypto on exchange. Actually, I was going to go over that soon. So yeah, we're going to go over that as well. So yeah. Let's see some more questions. I got a lot of super chats I got to go over, but I won't pour this drink first and put my mic on mute so you don't have to hear me pouring this. All right. Endomex says they have been marketing on their website. Oh yeah, that's what you said about the SAL token. Adam Navarro says, is the 10% tax something that would affect a centralized exchange decision? Possibly yes, but they can still do it because they did it for Luna Classic. GL Clothing says, I asked if there are any US banks that you recommend that will allow me to buy crypto as Chase Bank doesn't allow. I asked if there are any US banks that you recommend that will allow me to buy crypto as Chase Bank does not allow me. So I actually have 2 Chase credit cards and I like Chase. They're really good. I have big credit lines on those credit cards. And I have for my Bank of America account, they allow me to buy crypto directly through my debit card, but they don't allow me to buy from my credit card. So with Bank of America, if you have a credit card, they will allow you to buy directly through your credit card. But yeah, that's definitely something you could do with Bank of America. A lot of people hate Bank of America though because the fees and stuff like that. But I literally had a Bank of America account since I was 16 and I'm 26 now. So I had it for 10 years straight and I've never got an overdraft fee. I've never got anything bad, no bad fees at all. Actually, I get no fees charged to my debit card. I always keep my debit card like $1,000 plus in there or $600 plus. That's what's in right there right now because I have a little bit less money. But yeah, I always keep money in my debit card, and yeah, Bank of America is pretty good for me. Cliff Power said I did the research and HODL make more than day traders in the long. Wait, I did the research and HODL and make more than day traders in the long run. Being patient is not easy. That's definitely true. Holding, you definitely make more than trading. Trading, you lose lots of money. I'll be completely honest. How much did I lose? I lost $30,000 in trading last year, but I was doing stock options. But I wrote that off all my taxes, and I took the option to prolong that through 5 years. So I'm prolonging the not the depreciation, but the losses I made on those on that money for 5 years because I lost money on that. So I took a write off for 5 years. So it definitely sucks though to lose money in trading. So holding, I'm 100% for holding. I am doing some futures trading with Qcoin, so I'm just like checking that now. I'm doing futures trading on Qcoin, but yeah, it's best to hold 100%. Arlia says, thanks again, no problem. Endomex says, I got to be careful for the taxes for my baby doge income from the swap, which was substantial. Oh yeah, I didn't get substantial income from the swap, and even the coins I did, I actually burned all my swap income. I put them straight to the burn portal, and I did that on the last live stream, and that was like $15. And then the other one that I got, it was like $20 to $15. I reinvested it back into baby doge. So like if you get those rewards and you reinvest it instead of withdrawing it and realizing those gains, that's all it is with taxes. You just don't want to realize your capital gains until you're really ready to pay those taxes. So that's what I do. I haven't realized capital gains in a little while. So Endomex also says Robinhood really stabbed the retail traders in the back during the AMC GME fiasco. So it is a taste of their own medicine. Never would trade with them. They really did stab people in the back, but I'm gonna be completely honest. I lost nothing during that trade. During all that, I did open a few shorts and on a few shorts for trading options on GME, or I tried to on AMC, and I wasn't allowed. But I didn't actually have any longs open on that. Like I didn't actually have any calls. Like I had no calls open, but I was trying to open some calls. I was trying to open some call options, but I couldn't do it because they closed it. So I missed opportunity cost, but I didn't actually lose any money. So I don't have any gripe against Robinhood, but I will say it's messed up what they did to people because people lost a lot of money. Like it was the prices were going crazy. They could have realized some huge gains. Robinhood didn't allow them to realize it. The price tanked, and then now they got to realize those losses. So I definitely completely understand why people hate Robinhood. A lot of people lost a lot of money with that. But John Smith Crypto says if Robinhood have to pay hundreds of millions, they may go under. That's 100% true. If they got to pay a lot of money. Actually, no, Robinhood's too big. I believe Robinhood, they would be bought out by some hedge funds. They would be bought out, and then they would be held afloat by whoever buys them out. And then they would be sold out to them. But I don't believe they'll actually crash. They're too big to crash. Adam Navarro says PayPal checking is crypto friendly, and they are fine with it. They offer direct link to Coinbase. They even offer 3 cryptos directly. I say PayPal is pretty cool. They have a business checking account option, and I'm actually about to open one of those for my LLC because they have a business. I don't even have a business checking account yet, but I have a LLC. And it was, oh man, I had to go through and look at all my personal transactions compared to all my business transactions on my personal bank account. So if you ever get an LLC, make sure you get a business bank account and all transactions come off of that business bank account, because you do not want to go through there and be like, all right, what was it a personal expense and what was not a personal expense? That is a headache. Humu Akram says, kill 2 zeros this year. Alrighty. Yep. I really want to kill 2 zeros this year. Brett Grant says, please look into Paw Swap. It has potential. Already had a lot of gains in just a few days. Yeah. So I think Brett Grant, that is official, right? Let me know, Brett Grant. Is that the official Shiba Inu DEX? Like, is that going to be the official, like, is it officially made by the Shiba Inu developers? That's all I want to know. Because if it's officially made by the Shiba Inu developers, I will literally make a video on this the second we're done with this live stream, because this is huge. 891% in the last 14 days. If I would have put $10,000 inside of there, like $89,000, just like that. 14 days, $89,000, just like that. And that's why, like, yeah, let me know if this is actually no, not $89,000. That would have to be $10,000 to $89,000, and then at $1,000, that would be $8,900. But yeah, $10,000 going from 10,000 to 89,000, that would be huge. But yeah, let me know, is this from the official Shiba Inu developers? Because that's what I'm really curious about. Humu.com says 6Z5 this year. Okay. Hopefully we can do that, but that would be a high market cap. I would say sometime next year. But yeah, hopefully we could do that this year though. Yeah, hopefully. Okay, let's go over some more Baby Doge stuff here. So we went over a lot of different things. So Baby Doge now has 1,704,984 holders. All is well there. We're going to be getting the burn in 2 days on the 1st of next month. Hopefully it's on the 1st and not the 2nd, but even if it's on the 2nd, it doesn't matter. But yeah, in a couple days, we're going to be getting this burn. I don't know how much it's going to be, but hopefully it's a big burn. Hopefully. Jackie over here says baby doge holders 1 are on March the first 3.5 quadrillion. I don't know. Hey, maybe it is 3.5 quadrillion. Maybe it is. I hope it is. That would be nice to see. Oh yeah, let me check my wallet to see if anyone's sent to that burn wallet, and then we can do some live burns here. Let's see. Okay, yeah, no one sent to the burn wallet here. That's okay. We don't have to burn anything today. Maybe we'll burn it later. But yeah, that's fine. It's hard times right now, so I know a lot of people can't burn, even myself. um just looking at a few things here. Um okay. Alrighty. So yeah, let's see. Where are we at here with this? Brett Grant says it's already on ShibaSwap. I'm not sure if it's made by them, but it's already listed on a few exchanges in just a few days. It got 2,000 holders in like 2 days. It will be the first DEX on Shibarium. Okay, that seems legit. I'm gonna go over it. I'm gonna look into it some more, and then from there, I'm actually I'll make a decision from there. But yeah, I'll end up going over what is it, Paul Swap? Yeah, I'll go over that eventually, and I'll put it on a piece of paper here. So I have a lot of crypto ideas I put on this paper. So we'll go over that later. Endomex says, "Are you active on the Baby Doge Telegram?" Not really. Yeah, not really. I don't really look at the Baby Doge Telegram. There's too many messages on there, and I usually don't have time to go through it. But yeah, to be completely honest, I do nothing but work 24/7. Like I don't really have time to do anything. Like every single part of my day is work, 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 work. Cause like I'm not working a traditional job. So when you're not doing that, you have to like put all your time into going like I work 24 hours a day. Like from the time I woke up, I've been working all day. Like I've been doing research for crypto videos. I've been cutting all my other crypto videos into short clips, right? And then I've been doing all that stuff, and I'm talking to somebody about developing me a website right now. And I've been doing a lot of coding, studying. I'm studying my coding. I'm trying to learn Solidity. I want to actually get into the blockchain industry, and maybe I'll make my own crypto, or maybe I'll just join another project and actually become a developer on a project. But I'm working on that, and I'm also learning Portuguese because my trip to Brazil made me want to learn Portuguese. So I'm learning Portuguese right now. But yeah, my Portuguese is muito pouco. But I still, eu entendo muito Portuguese, but I still understand a little bit of Portuguese, but I'm still learning. I'm learning a little bit of Spanish, mi español es muy poco. Also, I'm learning some Japanese, learning some Japanese kanji. But my whole day, 24/7, is work, 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 work. So I wish I could be active on the Telegram. But Cliff Power says, so many coins, such little time. Yeah, there's a lot of projects, there's a lot of good projects to get in on, but it's like limited amount of money, a limited amount of time. It's hard. GL Clothing said, I will send some. Okay, yeah, I'll check it again. 80me300 says, I hope Baby Doge will explode this year so you can travel all around the world. Thank you, 80me300. And yeah, I hope it explodes too. And whether it explodes or not, I'm gonna still do some type of travel, and I'm gonna make sure I go all over the world. And then me also, Baby Doge people inside of all over the world. But yeah, I'll do that. And KNat says, appreciate the videos for entertainment and education. Keep putting the work in. Yep, no doubt about that. I'll tell you one thing. I've spent a lot of money trying to develop this YouTube channel. I've spent tens of thousands of dollars on this YouTube channel. It may not seem like it on the front end, but I mean, the computer monitor I have right now, it's like this is either a 34 or 36. It might be a 32 inch. I don't know. I have a pretty big monitor here. Like it's huge. Like I'm really like hugging my monitor right now. It's like I got a huge monitor. It was expensive. I got a I don't even know what type of hmm I can't remember what type of desktop that is. I don't know. It was $1,500 for my desktop. My laptop is another gaming laptop. My desktop's a gaming desktop. My gaming laptop was like $1,500. The new Galaxy S9 tablet Ultra is like $900. I spent a lot to do all this. Let's just leave it at that. But hey, when you have an LLC, all this stuff is write-offs. So yeah, I like to buy expensive stuff and use it as write-offs and use it for my business. So yeah, Endomex says that's a lot of things on your plate. Muy bien. Muy bien. Oh yeah, muy bien. That's Spanish for very good. But muito bom is very good in Portuguese. So muito bom is very good. Portuguese, muy bien in Spanish. They're very similar. I also want to learn French. I want to learn all the Romance languages from Spanish, Portuguese, French, Italian, because they're all very similar. And if you learn one, you can learn all of them. And then you can have all these different places you can go to. So yeah, that'd be pretty cool too. And language is like a superpower in the world. If you have language skills and you're good with linguistics, you can really be good anywhere in the world. But você pode or você pode olhar moeda sterling a colônia obrigado. Hey, I know a little bit of that, but I don't know exactly all. Você is you, obrigado, thank you. Still gotta learn some. But hey, shout out to Alex Franaka for posting this up here. I'm definitely gonna learn my Portuguese and become fluent in there. I know there's a lot of baby Doge people inside Brazil too. I see a lot of them in the comment section. Endomex says, can you make your Trust Wallet cold storage by deleting the app from your phone and only activating it deactivate it for transfers? I don't think so. That's hard. That's a hard one. I don't think so. I mean, essentially you can if you think about it, because then you're not really connected to the internet, but you were connected at one point of time. So if you had some kind of breach on your phone at one point in time, it could still get hacked. But yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I think it's like half and half. But shout out to Endomex for this $10 super chat. Muito obrigado, Endomex. Muito obrigado. Yeah, shout out to Endomex here for that super sticker there for $10. And he's got the flying pair. So yeah, big shout out to Endomex. May the force be with Endomex. Cliff Power says, I just have a few coins now and my life is way simpler. It took me 3 years to get $7,000 worth of coins out of a scam platform. However, it felt good to find another avenue and actually get it out. Yeah, there's a lot of scam coins out. And it's good to not buy into all these new cryptos. Like my rule of thumb now is like it has to be established by trusted, well-known developers, or it has to have at least 1 year in the market with a continuing growing fan base, or they have to be doxed, KYC'd, and all that. Those are my requirements. So, but yeah, Baby Doge pretty much passes all of them except the doxing. I would like to know who created Baby Doge, but I guess they don't want to be known. But you can always find out who owns Baby Doge. Like they have an LLC, right? And I already did research, and I found where their LLC was established. I think it was Utah. It's established somewhere out there. But I found where their LLC is established, but they're going through a registered agent. So you can find out who their registered agent names is, but you can't necessarily find out who is actually running Baby Doge. You would have to hire a lawyer or an attorney to track down who exactly it is. But I wouldn't want to do that. That's just messed up. You know, they want to stay doxed they want to stay behind the computer and away from the spotlight for a reason. So I wouldn't just dox them like that. But if you wanted to, hypothetically speaking, you could track them down if you have enough money to do that. You could track anyone down in this world online if you have the means and money to do it. Let's just say that. But yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. They want to stay hidden for a reason. But yeah, shout out to the Baby Doge developers though, because they created a trusted project. And a lot of these projects out nowadays, you cannot trust them whatsoever. Cliff Power sent the $50 super sticker. Big shout out to Cliff Power for sending the $50 flying rocket pair super sticker. So yeah, big shout out to Cliff Power for that. For supporting the channel there. Same thing with Endomex for being a member and sending that super sticker as well. And same thing for ADME300 for sending all the super chats back here. So big shout out to you all for supporting the channel. and I will put 40% of that towards my taxes because that's what they do. And then 40% of it will go to YouTube. I mean, 40% will go to YouTube, and then like 20% or whatever my tax bracket is. Honestly, I'm hoping by the end of this year I'm in the highest tax bracket. That's what I'm pushing for. I want to be in the highest tax bracket by the end of this year, and I'll do some write-offs to get some write-offs. But yeah, I want to be in the highest tax bracket now. Endomex says, I think it is Christian Campisi who founded Baby Doge. I don't know if it is him. I'm not gonna look into it though, because if I look into it live and I find out it really is him, then he's gonna be doxxed. I don't want to dox him, so I'm not gonna do it. Paul Cole says Paul Swap is official. I just checked. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna make a video on Paul Swap as soon as I can, and 100%. AB300 with a smiley face and an upside down one. Turn that frown upside down. Freddie is Shiba Doge Freddie says, is Shiba Doge a scam coin in your opinion? I don't know if it's a scam coin, but just based off of the name, I don't like it. I just don't like the name Shiba Doge. I mean, it could have potential. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't like the name. Like this name Shiba Doge is not a good name. Like they should have chose something else. And the CoinGecko is just looking scammy right now. Like look at this. You just gotta look at how Shiba Doge is on CoinGecko. Like this is I don't want to say it's a scam because I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice, all that good stuff. But this is looking like scam material. Like nothing goes flat and then pumps like this and goes flat unless it was a pump and dump. So it looks like it's been pumped and dumped twice, and now it's on the third pump, probably getting ready for the third dump as well. And you can see here these numbers are ridiculous. I mean, even CoinGecko can't even tell what's real with Shiba Doge. Like million, billion, trillion. CoinGecko has them at $36.8 trillion market cap. Like even CoinGecko can't tell what's real with them. Million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, sextillion, a million alien, 420 million alien. I don't even know what that number is. Like that's it doesn't even exist. They have such a total supply that it doesn't even exist. Such a high supply that it can't even exist on the scale. But yeah, I wouldn't trust Shiba Doge though. I don't think it's a good project to get in, only because it just looks sketchy when you look at it from the front end. But yeah, Cliff Power taxes definitely suck. Yeah, but I did my taxes fairly quick, but I'm not at the point right now where taxes are gonna get very difficult. Like I'm at the point where okay, I make like my highest earning year total has been I think $60,000. My highest earning year, and I'm like at the beginning of my financial journey. So I didn't even do 60,000 this year because I quit my job and I didn't work a formal job for this year, only at the beginning of this year, and that was like $35,000 from that job. But all my other income was from doing everything else. But yeah, taxes suck. It sucks filing taxes. I'm gonna get in a tax accountant when I really get some big money. But yeah, right now, not right now though. Paul Cole says won't let me post a pic. I'm not sure what you mean. Malik says, check Teams Inu, man. Very underrated project. Only coin that's multi-chain in crypto. I wouldn't say that. There's a lot of multi-chain cryptos. Let's look up though. Teams Inu. Oh yeah, I remember Teams Inu, but $17,000 in trading volume, million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, sextillion, a quadrupillion. I don't even know what comes after quadrillion, to be honest. But yeah, like Chims Inu is another one of those coins that has way too many. They have Chims Inu and then they have Chims. That's another thing. I don't know which one it is, so it's kind of hard to tell. But yeah, me personally, I wouldn't be in on Chims personally. Endomax says, especially in Cali, up to 13% state taxes. Yep. You pay state taxes. You might pay city taxes. You might even pay county taxes. Like, it's just crazy. And then you're in a nice neighborhood. Now you're paying a HOA fee. So, yeah, it's really expensive to live in Cali. Really expensive. But I will say, everybody that I've spoken to in Cali makes a lot of money. But they have to make a lot of money in order to live there. Malik says C-Swap is going to be the main DEX for AVAX. They're working with avalanches themselves to achieve that. Okay, so he says C-Swap Cross swap. I think you mean cross swap. Yeah, I think you mean cross swap. Um, no, this is on Binance. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to find which one you mean by C swap. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I can't find C swap. 8300 says too many scam tokens out there. 100%, 100%. Endomex says we should get a receipt from the Uncle Sam's with an itemized, detailed breakdown of spending. I bet it will show gold toilets on top of the list. Yep, 100% that, and you'll also see a lot of that money will go to donations to nonprofit organizations. You know, if you know what I mean, nonprofit organizations that just so happen to have independent LLCs and S corps for which the sole proprietor is not known. You already know those schemes, like so. Yeah, yeah, they got a lot of sketchy stuff going on. AO Papo says you heard about Baby Doge blocking Vita Inu LMAO. Blocking Vita Inu. I didn't hear about that. I did not hear about that. Um, I know Vita Inu, it did have a little it had a little pump earlier this year, but hmm, I didn't hear about them blocking Vita Inu though. Blocking them on Twitter, I guess you're saying. Let's go to Twitter. They're probably banned on Twitter. Nope, they're still on Twitter. Okay. I don't know. Maybe they tried to do like a partnership, and Baby Doge didn't want to do a partnership. Yeah, I don't know. But I don't know. Vita Inu, it seems like it's building a strong community around it. It's like at the beginning stages of creating a brand. Malik says price don't matter, man. You're overlooking big deep in the project. I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, you're talking about teams. It's not the price. It's just it's too much circulating supply. Like I want you to tell me what the what number that is. I don't I can't even pronounce the number. Like I don't know what comes after quadrillion. It's just too much circulating supply for me, and especially like yeah, too much circulating supply. Raiden Mendoza says I'm in Team Inu and they're gonna have an update on March 1st. Yeah, I mean I see a lot of people like Team Inu, and I've even done a video on it before, but it's just the supply, the circulating supply is so high, it makes me scared to get in on it. But because Baby Dose has 420 quadrillion, but at least I know it's 420 quadrillion. Teams Inu, I don't know what comes after quadrillion. I mean, obviously I can just look it up, but you know, you know what I mean. It's like uh let's see what comes after quadrillion. What comes after quadrillion? And then what comes after what? So it goes quadrillion, quintillion, sextillion, septillion. So yeah, Team Inu is at like septillion. So it has like a septillion market cap. And just saying the septillion market cap, that turns me off from it. But hey, hopefully Team Inu could actually pump huge. C swap is Team's utility. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a utility. Now I understand what you mean. 8300. Stay with the Baby Doge guys. Leave all those scam tokens. Teams Inu has been around for a little while. I wouldn't 100% say it's a scam token, but I don't know too much about it to actually make a educated decision on it. Umar says, please, I want you to check Digimon, Rabbit, and WikiCat Coin if really they are good projects. I could tell you right now, WikiCat Coin sounds pretty funny, and Digimon Rabbit sounds pretty funny too. Anytime something sounds really funny like that, I stay away. Digimon Rabbit. Hey, it's an actual coin. I thought you were trolling for a second. I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were trolling. Um. mm, okay. It came from nothing. 3 months. It's only been out for 3 months. So I'll give them that. They haven't dumped since they've been out, and they've been out for 3 months, and they haven't completely dumped. So I will give them that. The fact that they've been able to go for 3 months without dumping. But can they go 4 months without dumping? That's the real question. But yeah, Digimon or Rabbit is the most outstanding meme of Digimon Adventures. I used to like Digimon a lot back in the day. So it's cool. It's cool that they're playing on Digimon. Hey, this bringing back memories right here. So yeah, it's cool that they're bringing back Digimon. But let's not forget who was the first digi inside of the crypto space. We all know DigiByte was the biggest, or the first digi inside the crypto space. So this is DigiByte, and yeah, they're ranked 207 here on CoinGecko. WikiCat coin, he also says. I would probably say no to WikiCat coin. I don't even know what it is. Yeah, and yeah, CoinGecko doesn't know what it is either. Yeah. Oh wait, WikiCat. Here it is. I had to put a space in between it. Yeah, I mean, any of the new ones, I wouldn't mess with. I'll be completely honest. I'm not. I wouldn't mess with it if I were you. Like, it's the same situation. It hasn't dumped yet, but that's just yet. It could dump though. Yeah, I wouldn't mess with it though. It just another thing. You also want to see how a crypto's website is built. That could tell you a lot about the project, about how much time they put in on their website. Copyright at 2022 WikiCat coin, all rights reserved. They got an audit, locked liquidity, info at wikicatcoin.com, contract. Okay, so it looks like they're trying to do things the right way, but I'm still not keen on brand new projects like this. So any brand new project like this, I'm not gonna really get behind. And Leak says one of Team's utilities. Oh yeah, that's the C swap. Brett Grant says 80me300. You're right about the scam coin, but people should also be encouraged to do research and diversify their portfolios. That's true. Yeah, and I mean, if it's a scam coin, if you have like $10 in it, it's not a big deal. But it's the only time I would say it's worth it. Well, I mean, you can never really say that. People thought Shiba Inu was a scam coin, and then Shiba Inu, you see what it did. So I wouldn't say to not get in on it. I'm just saying, me personally, I'm not gonna get on it. And hey, maybe I'll miss out on huge gains. Maybe Shiba Inu does what Baby Doge is doing now. But me personally, I'm not gonna get in on it. Jams Chanel says, "Have you looked at Big Eyes Crypto? Just want your take on it." I mean, I don't, I don't even know what that is. Okay, no. Yeah, a lot of these coins are like brand new. So like you can't even find them on CoinGecko. If I can't find a coin on CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap, I don't touch it. I'll just say that because they have to pay money to get listed on CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap, and it shows that they're serious once they do that. They either have to pay money or they have to build enough of a fan base for CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko to want to list them. Because then it gets CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko more viewers to their website. And with more viewers comes more advertisements like BC.game, this place here. They're paying for these advertisements on CoinGecko. If you scroll all the way down, you have more websites paying for advertisements on CoinGecko, like down here. Dollar General is paying for ads on CoinGecko. You can also see over here on CoinMarketCap, they probably have a bunch of places playing to have ads placed as well. Like if I click on Anchor, I actually made a video on Anchor not too long ago. You can see there's ads. You'll see there's just random ads placed all over the place. So yeah, and I want to show you guys something. I really want to show you guys something. So, how much does Google Ads pay on websites? I want to show you guys something. So roughly 2 cents to 2.5 cents per 1,000 views. On crypto is finance, so $2.05 per 1,000 views, right? That means $2,500 per million views on CoinMarketCap, right? How many views does CoinMarketCap get daily? Terrible spelling. But thanks for Google. CoinMarketCap. Let's change daily to monthly. I want to see their monthly views. So CoinMarketCap's website has grown to over 340 million monthly visitors. So I want you to all to see how much money CoinMarketCap's making just from ads, right? So let's go ahead and bring up and this is the importance of making a website too if you have a business. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this, and we're going to go ahead and present my next screen here. My next screen is going to be the calculator. So we're going to go ahead and take 350 million views that CoinMarketCap gets monthly. We're going to multiply it by there's $2,500 per million views. So if it's 350 million, then we're going to take 350 times 2,500. CoinMarketCap purely off of advertisements makes $875,000 a month. Purely off of advertisements. Mind you, CoinMarketCap charges about $2,500 to $5,000 per crypto listing. And I actually have a connect that says that's how much they charge. So about $2,500 to $5,000. And you can see like hundreds of cryptos, even thousands are getting listed every single month to CoinMarketCap. Like CoinMarketCap is making money off of this. Like this, they're making huge money. Like that's just crazy. I just wanted to look at that because I'm really curious on how much businesses are making money online, particularly from advertisements, because advertisement dollars, they flow effortlessly inside of online areas and spaces. So yeah, that's just a fun fact. I just wanted to check it because I just like to check the money and finances of these companies. I'm a little behind on some of these chats. AO Papo says, yeah, on Twitter. Malik says they're updating the circulating supply March 1st. Oh, yeah, for Cheems. Adam says quintillion. Yeah, quintillion. Malik says the supply really don't matter. It's the market cap that matters. You're 100% right there. And that's also why burns don't matter at all. It's all about the market cap, because you could have a billion market cap at 420 quadrillion circulating supply, but it's not going to mean that it's going to be or for dollar. It's just going to mean there's 4 billion, like a billion market cap. But yeah, market cap really is all that matters. You're correct there. Braden Mendoza says after March 1st, they're going to do an update for Binance Smart Chain side to bring all circulating supply to match that of Team's ETH circulating supply. Okay, well, I'll keep watching for that. Ale Papa says Grove token is doing okay. I've heard good about them. Raider Mendoza says, anyways, I got a few dollars out of there for now, and we'll see how it holds in there for the future. Yeah, that's cool. I don't put big money into what not so well known projects either. Alex Franca says, can you check on Astrolin to have a game launch on March 10th? I haven't really heard of it, but I'll look into it. Endomex says, what do you think of the future for long-term Baby Doge NFTs? Will it go up eventually? Yeah, I think the long term for Baby Doge NFTs, it should, as the price of Baby Doge goes up, or as the price of Ethereum goes up as well. Freddie says, I had some Teams Inu when they first came out, but the devs were posting some sketchy stuff on social media, so I sold out and got some more Baby Doge. Yeah, I mean, it could have potential. Paul Cole says a Paul swap, pick of Paul swap. Okay. The dev is the most transparent. Another project. Okay. Sergio says, hi, brother. I keep increasing my farm and it's paying. I'm so happy with Baby Doge. That's good to hear. Make sure you yeah, I think you were actually in during the live stream when we had Cliff Power trying to sell his liquidity pair. So yeah, when you sell, then you also have to sell the liquidity pair as well. But yeah, shout out to you for having the Baby Doge farms. 80me300 says that's why the list scam tokens. Yeah, they make a lot of money off of scam tokens because look, they list the scam tokens for $5,000. They get advertisements for all the people going to the website to look at the scam token, to go on CoinMarketCap to look at it. So now they're getting advertised money. They got $5,000 just to list it. People get scammed from said token. CoinMarketCap says, okay, so now to protect us and to make us not liable, we have the disclaimer saying that we don't support this token already on there. And now we'll go ahead and delete the token from our website because it was a scam and we probably knew it was a scam, but we're going to go ahead and delete it now. So yeah, CoinMarketCap, they know most of the stuff they list as scams, but they'll do it. They'll post it for some money, and then people will get scammed, and then they'll delete it, and then they win. They get the money in the end. That's just how it goes in crypto. Crypto is a very wild west place right now. Paul Cole says I've been increasing my farm as well. Love it. Shout out to you, Paul Coles. My farms are. Let's go to my farms. My farm isn't really high right now, but it's still doing good. I'm just hoping for what am I hoping for? I'm hoping for the APR to go up. This thing's moving really slow. I'm gonna hit the refresh button. But yeah, I'm hoping for the APR to go back to 90%. It's moving really slow. I think I gotta reconnect my wallet. Hold up. Let's see. This thing is going way too slow. Hmm. I don't know. We are undergoing maintenance. Oh, okay, there it is. So yeah, baby doge swap. They're undergoing maintenance right now. Funds are safe and can be withdrawn or deposited directly on smart contracts. Okay, well, that's good to know that. Malik says, I've been following you since summer 2021. Keep doing what you were doing. Your time will come. Hey, shout out to you, Malik. Big shout out to you. I'll keep going. And yeah, shout out to you for following since 2021. I think that's the year I started to I really started to go heavy on crypto in 2020. And then I really started talking about it more on YouTube, like 2021. But I remember being in Dogecoin in 2017. If I would have held all my Dogecoin in 2017, I would be really rich right now. But I did not hold my Dogecoin in 2017. I decided to buy back into Dogecoin like 2020, 2021. Or no, I bought back Dogecoin at 4 cents. I bought it at 4 cents, wrote it up to like 70 cents or 69 cents, and then it crashed at like 70 cents or something like that. But yeah, I rode Dogecoin up to like 69 cents. I sold it on Saturday Night Live, like while watching it. Like the second Elon Musk like started saying something about Dogecoin, he said something about Dogecoin that made Dogecoin crash. Like he said, no, Dogecoin isn't this, or no, it is not that. Like the second he said that, I was waiting on a point to sell because it was pumping the whole Saturday Night Live, and then I had my finger right over the sell button with everything already typed out, and then he said something. The second he said it, I clicked it, I sold it, and then I made my profit, and then it started dropping. It dipped hard. It went from like 69 cents all the way down to like 40 cents, and then down to like 30 in one day. So yeah, like I did pretty good with that. Freddie says, Malik, they were rewarding people with tokens for committing crimes on GTA. Wow, that's weird. Malik says, Freddie, that's a part of their metaverse. They're building a GTA style game metaverse. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's go over some other stuff here for Baby Doge. So we already got our tokens burned here. 33.8 trillion burned. They're gonna match that by 5x on April 1st. So that'll be good. So yeah, Baby Doge now down to 120 for the ranking here on DeFi Llama. We're losing a lot of ranks here on DeFi Llama. We got to get some money back in on Baby Doge Swap. We are losing a lot of ranking on DeFi Llama. Now, anyways, coming back over here to Bitcoin now, though. We're going to go over this Bitcoin technical analysis next. GL Clothing said it was a hustle. He's an idiot. Oh yeah, that's what he said on Saturday Night Live. He said, yeah, it's a hustle. Like the second he said that, I'm like, oh, Elon Musk, come on, man. Like, Elon Musk could have really ran that up to $1, but he fumbled it. But hey, he fumbled it. I ended up selling it right at the peak. So I was like, I'm cool. I washed my hands. That's the first time I ever was able to sell something at the peak. And I was really happy with myself after I did that. I was so happy with myself. I forgot what I did to that money. I think I bought some. I don't know. I bought a lot of stuff, but yeah, it was pretty cool. Freddie says Elon said it was a hustle. Yep. Brian M says, "Hey Marsellis, hey Brian M, shout out to you. Big shout out to you." All right, let's do Bitcoin technical analysis. So first things first, we're going to look at what Bitcoin has been doing for the past week. So for the past week, Bitcoin has been pumping, but we've been stuck at the same resistance all the way up here. So let me get this straight. This resistance is about 25K, right? It's really been stuck trying to get above 25K. Couldn't really get above 25K here on Bitcoin. So that's why we have to pull back and build that momentum back up, because we're not going to be able to get past 25K until we have momentum built. Now, personally, I still believe we're going to have a nice little pullback here for Bitcoin. Now, I don't think it's going to pull back too much. I think back down to like 20K, 18K, maybe even that. But I don't think we're going to pull back down much more than that, because I even have a support down here. Like 16K is like the bottom for Bitcoin right now. I thought Bitcoin would at least get down to 14K, or at least at least 14K. 10K was like the most, and then 14K was the least I thought it would get to. But it bottomed out at about 15 to 15, 16K back down here. Let's see what the exact amount is though. So yeah, Bitcoin got down to about 15.7K. So yeah, that was the bottom for Bitcoin, about 15.7K. So let's see if it's the bottom. Let's see if we continue. But I don't think we're gonna go below that point. But if we do, I'm definitely gonna buy more. Because look, you buy one Bitcoin, then you have $1 million. Like they say by 2025, $1 million Bitcoin. I'm just the messenger, but they say by 2025, $1 million Bitcoin. I think that might be true. Hopefully it is, but hey, that would be really nice. Malik says, I feel we need a more bullish news to start a bull run. That's true. We definitely need some bullish news to start the actual bull run. This is like a mini bull run before the calm before the storm. And that's why I also still think that we're gonna pull back like huge before we have, an actual bull run. I think we're gonna have a huge pullback, like a really big pullback. So yeah. But shout out to everyone here inside the live stream. Wow, I did not know we've been here for an hour and 56 minutes. I did not know we were here for that long. But yeah, if anyone has any questions, definitely let me know. I'll be glad to answer those questions. We have 36 likes and 34 viewers. So shout out to you all for hitting the like button on that. So yeah, that's pretty cool too. And shout out to everyone who donated to the video. How long do you all want to go with this live stream? We'll see that. I have a few other things I also want to go over too. So let me go over here. So crypto broker Voyager Digital sends $121 million in crypto to exchanges, sells Ether Shiba Inu holdings. So this is a sign that I think Voyager is about to be sold out. They're about to sell to another company probably. I don't know. So yeah, people have been following the blockchain transaction data, which is another huge thing about the blockchain. Like everything's public. Nobody's hiding any money. I don't know why they talk about money laundering in crypto. You legally cannot money launder in crypto. Like they see every transaction. Like everything is visual. Like everything is there for you to see. Like nobody is safe from committing crimes on the blockchain. It's impossible to commit crimes on the blockchain. It's impossible to do fraud or any type of fraud on the blockchain. Like everything is there, and you can be caught very easily. You can be caught very easily on a blockchain. But yeah, I guess they're just speculating, saying maybe that they're selling out, maybe they're selling their company or something like that. But hey, let's see. Yeah, let's see if they do that because they sold a lot, 100 million out of 630 million assets on chain. So yeah, we're gonna have to see. Now, crypto firms brace for carpet bombing moment in the U.S. as Europe beacons. So, crypto lobbyists have a new crudel in their intensifying. I don't even know what this word means. Hold up. When I see new words like this, I have to learn what it means. Okay, a crudel is a short, thick stick using as a weapon. Okay, it's like a club. It's like Bam Bam from Flintstones. That's what it looks like. All right. Beat with a crudel. Why are they using this word for the? I mean, I guess. I guess. I feel like sometimes when people write things, they want to sound smarter than they actually are. So they use words that don't need to be used. So I'll use words as I want to use them. So crypto lobbyists have a new crucial in their intensifying battle with the US regulators. So let's just say crypto lobbyists have a new grudge in their intensifying battle with the US regulators. That's all I really have to say. Now, industry leaders are increasingly making the transatlantic juxtaposition. I've never heard this word before. What is going on here? What is going juxtaposition? The fact of two things being seen or placed close together with juxtaposition. I've never heard that word before. Come on. Why are they using all these words? But anyways, industry leaders are increasingly making the transatlantic juxtaposition to argue for clear regulations as U.S. agencies begin to enforce decades-old rules for trading and banking in the crypto world. Congress is nowhere near the point where it might craft a federal standard for digital currency, so regulators appointed by President Joe Biden are filling the void. So I really hope that we can like in America, I just hope that we really start approving crypto. Like all these other countries are gonna take over. Like America prides itself on being like the superpower of the world of finances and and military and all this, but they're like the government is just acting like crypto is like a plague. When in reality, all these other countries are running and racing to get crypto legalized so they can be at the forefront. And that's what I'm looking towards. Like, I mean, why stay in America like this with crypto becoming so demonized when you can go to the Bahamas, have a very small tax rate. You can go to places like the Maldives. You can go to all these Caribbean islands and live a happy life. St. Lucia, get a passport from there and get a citizenship. You can invest in it. Like El Salvador, you can get a citizenship there just by investing Bitcoin. I mean, you can go to Malta, get a citizenship by investing, and then have a whole European, at your front door. Like you can go anywhere in Europe. Like this is just so stupid that the US is so focused on demonizing crypto, where everything else, they're really trying to legalize it to the point where everybody is starting to flee to these other countries. So I think we really need to open up to crypto, because if we don't, all these other countries are really going to take over, and that's not good for us. But I mean, hopefully we can bounce back from this. Adam Navarro says, always appreciate your videos. Thank you. No problem. Shout out to you, Adam. Enemy 300 says, if one Bitcoin, $1, 1 million. Wait, what am I saying? Enemy 300 says, if one Bitcoin is $1 million, how much baby Doge it will be? Okay. Oh, how much will baby Doge be if Bitcoin is at $1 million? So if Bitcoin is at $1 million, I'm looking for 6Z1 or 5Z1 baby Doge. That's just what I'm looking for. Jam's channel says Big Eyes coin is on presale, and that's why it isn't listed. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense now. Clip Power says Jasmine coin looks good. I haven't heard of Jasmine coin. Yeah, wait, I think I might have heard of Jasmine coin. Hold up. Jasmine coin. No, I haven't heard of Jasmine coin. Thought I did. Yeah. Okay, wait. This is like a. I don't want to say Chinese when it's actually Japanese. So I think this is actually Japanese. Or is it Chinese? Yeah, no. This is Japanese. That's Japanese kanji right there. I actually have some Japanese kanji books, so I noticed a few of these letters and characters. But yeah, Japan is starting to do some really good stuff with crypto right now. So shout out to them. I really want to visit Japan. Japan would be a really nice place to visit. So yeah, I want to visit Japan. But I'll look into Jasmine. It looks like they have a lot of information on here, so it's gonna take me like a full day, not a full day, but it's gonna take me some time to go over. Hey, and they have the Japanese map here. I really like geography. I like looking at the different maps, and I like looking at different landscapes all over the world. But yeah, Japan seems like a pretty cool place to go to, and I think it's underrated. I think Japan is definitely underrated. And yeah, you got this whole maps over here. Yeah, as you can see, I like geography. Anytime I open a map, I just like to go all over the map and just look at all the different countries on the map. I just like to look at all this stuff. But yeah, Jasmine seems like a good option. The official account of Jasmine is here. 92.7K total followers. Yeah, everything is in Japanese. Well, this isn't even Japanese right here. That's Russian. And then this is information. This is Spanish. Okay, so it looks like they're making like a white paper and a roadmap for every language. So I've never seen any crypto do this. Chinese as well. Okay, this one's the English one. So yeah, they have a roadmap for a lot of English, for a lot of languages here. So that's pretty interesting. A lot of cryptos don't actually put in that effort to make sure the multilingual people could actually understand it. Endomex says, check out the Manoj Narang interviews from Mitt, who is a famous HFT trader. It's like he is speaking a different language. He speaks in a very smart way. Okay. I'll look up him. He said Manoj Narang interviews. So I'll look up him later. Polongski says Kaspa is a pump and pump coin. Maybe you mean pump and dump. I don't know about that. Alex Franca says Astrolion or Astrolion por favor with Sukar on top. Por favor. Okay. Indomex says Land of the Rising Sun. And Malik says, what you think of Arbitrum? It's ETH for DJs with cheaper gas fees. I don't know nothing about Arbitrum. Yeah, there's a lot of cryptos out here. It's kind of hard to like know them all. But yeah, I don't know anything about it. I don't know. There's Arbitrum fan badge. There's Arbitrum Odyssey NFT, Arbitrum airdrop. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to find the one you're talking about. Yeah, it looks like I can't find it. And then this is the Robinhood thing that we're talking about at the beginning. So Robinhood received crypto-related subpoena request from SEC, 10K. So let's go over this. So Robinhood received an investigative subpoena from the U.S. Securities. And for the people that don't know what a subpoena is a ordering a person to attend court. So it's pretty much they're being summoned to court. So they're not being charged right now or anything like that. But now they're being summoned to court where they can potentially be charged if they're found guilty for what they're being summoned to court for. So let's read what they're being summoned to court for. Now, the SEC regarding its crypto operations shortly after the FTX crypto exchange. So now they're being summoned about crypto listings, custody of cryptocurrencies, platform operations. Robinhood also received some similar subpoena requests from the California attorneys. So it's about them listing cryptos pretty much. And they've been listing a lot of cryptos. So I think Robinhood, though, they'll be good. Like, they're such a big company. They took so long to release all these cryptos because they know the problems that could come. And they probably have everything like on point, like legally. So I don't think they're gonna have a problem with it because they were some of the slowest people to list a lot of these cryptos, especially Shiba Inu. And it was because they're making sure that everything is good for them to list. So I don't think they're gonna have too much of a problem on that side. Malik says it's layer 2 Ethereum. Okay, you're talking about wait, Malik says layer 2 Ethereum. Oh, Arbitrum. Okay, so it's like optimism, pretty much optimizing Ethereum. Malik, it is Ethereum but cheaper gas fees. Yeah, that's exactly what optimism is. They're optimizing Ethereum. So that's the same thing for like BitGert and stuff like that. They're all in like Polygon. They're all like the same thing. Adamy 300 says, "Looks like you're still the queen." LOL. Have a good night, Baby Doge Army. Being great listening to you all. Good night to you, Cliff Power. Good night to all of you all. But yeah, this has been a good live stream. We're at 2 hours and 7 minutes. AB 300 says, "LOL, Cliff Power." So yeah, let's see, people. If anyone has any kind of questions, let me know. We've been going on here for 2 hours and 7 minutes. Let me know what you all want me to go over next. We pretty much covered a lot. And, speaking on the topic, like Baby Doge, we already spoke on whether or not Baby Doge is going to be bullish or bearish. But one thing I will say is either way, like, we're good. If Baby Doge is bullish, we're really good. If Baby Doge is bearish, we're still good, especially if you're going to buy more as it goes down. And, that's kind of what I'm getting at. I'm getting at, like, I'm the type of person, like, if I'm really big on something, I'm gonna be buying it regardless. So, like, let's say Lamborghinis were worth 500K now, but I knew inside of a year they're only gonna be worth 300K, and I have the money to buy it. I'm gonna buy it anyway just because I want it. And honestly, I feel the same way with Baby Doge right now. Even if Baby Doge goes down to 8Z1, right? I'm still gonna buy more because I have faith in Baby Doge. Like, Baby Doge could go down to 8Z1 and sit there for like the next year. I'm gonna still hold it. I'm gonna still hold it. Like, I believe Baby Doge can be the next Dogecoin, and I refuse to miss that next pump. I refuse to miss the next pump inside the crypto market. Like, it just cannot happen. ADME 300 says Cliff Power. Good night. Good night to Cliff. Good night to Cliff. Good night to all. That's what ADME 300 says. Good night to you too, ADME. Thanks for supporting the channel. To ADME 300, Cliff Power, Endomex. Thank you all for supporting the channel. Y'all are some big supporters out here helping out the cause with Cliff Power's donation, Endomex's donation, and his membership, and then ADME 300 also here with the multi-dimensional donations coming from multi-dimensions. So shout out to all y'all for donating all that good stuff. Endomex over here says, are there any investments in their early days now, like crypto was in 2010, or NFTs were in 2019 or 2020? Oh, so you're saying new investment classes. I'm gonna have to think here. I wouldn't say new investment classes, but overseas real estate in certain countries is about to be a really big thing. There are certain countries that are really about to explode with real estate, but I don't know if you're like really trying to get in on like properties overseas. But they're not new, you know. It's been going on for decades and centuries actually. But mm, I don't know if any new asset classes. See, that's why crypto is so big and good because crypto is the newest asset class out there, and it takes decades for asset classes to be made. Because just think about how long stocks and real estates have been going on for. It used to only be stocks, real estates, bonds, it's just stuff like that. And now it's stocks, real estate, bonds, and crypto. And NFT is a part of crypto. NFT is crypto, believe it or not. You know, it's all blockchain. So it's all Web3. So it's all the same thing. But I think the next major asset class is going to be another part of Web3, which is DApps, decentralized finance. So crypto is cool, but DApps is really where it's at. Because I mean, holding 1 million, if you have $1 million, you put it into baby doge, you're getting $370,000 a year, and you still have your $1 million, which is increasing in price as well. Yeah, I think DApp is definitely where it's at. Malik says Ethereum Classic is another sleeper. It's actually the original Ethereum. Yes, I used to talk a lot about Ethereum Classic, and I used to trade it a lot, and I made a lot of money off Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic is 100% the original Ethereum. Now it is a little bit limited since it is the original Ethereum. Like they have a lot of updates that were never fixed because it's the original. They're not really allowed to fix it because they don't believe there's anything to fix. But it is the original Ethereum, and there's a huge community behind Ethereum Classic. So I would definitely say that. AB300, cheers for your support. That's what Cliff Power says. Cheers to you as well. Good night, Marsellis. Good night to you too, GL Clothing. Cliff Power, thank you. Endomex says true. Alex Franca says, Porky ignored my requests on just checking for me. Please scam or not. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, I think I actually looked that up and I couldn't find anything about that. Astro Elon. Oh, Astro Elon. Now I know. It's the Astro Elon Musk. Astro Elon. That's what you said. Astro Elon. $333 in the last 24 hours is a scam. No. I'll be serious though. Anything that has 24-hour trading volume that low, I complete. Oh, no. Don't do it. Do not do it. Do not do it at all. Like whenever you see major jumps and drops like this is what happens when you have like pumps and then like I want you to look at something. Like look at how it says $19,000 in volume here, but then it jumps. But when it jumps, it's only at $1,000 in volume, right? But how is it only at $1,000 in volume when it just jumped that high? And then it goes down, but now it's back to $33,000 in volume. But now it's down. But then it jumps again, but now it's down to $330 in volume, but it just jumps. So there's a lot of things that aren't congruent with this project. It has been out for a long time. The second it launched on CoinGecko, it dumped, and it never been the same since. And it's been almost 3 years. So I would say be careful with it. Be careful. It doesn't necessarily strike me as something that is good. You know, it was made at the same time Dogecoin was going crazy. And that's why their name is Astro Elon. They've been going since 2021 of April, and they only have 13.7K followers. So the growth has been a little bit slow as well. Just saying, honest, truthful, objective facts here, not putting them down. But yeah, just saying there's I just like to point out the facts of things here. And the fact is it's not something that I would get in personally. That's pretty much what I'm getting at here. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and probably close out soon here for this live stream. But Myron Bradley says, "What are your thoughts on Lil Floki?" No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. The name is Lil Floki. We're not doing that. At least I wouldn't do it just because it's called Lil Floki. There's too many dog coins at this point. There's too many dog coins. We can't do the dog coins no more. But yeah, $47,000 trading volume here. It's doing good in the last 14 days, 52%. So I would say it's doing good in the last 42 days, but it's still another one of those cases where like it launched almost 3 years ago. Well, 2 years ago, almost three, and it dumped on its launch. So it pumped on its launch, but then it dumped immediately, and it's never been the same since. So when I see projects like that, I tend to stay away from them. Now, yes, in a bull market, everything's going to be going up. Scam coins are going to be taking off in bull markets. And remember, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor at all, but scam coins will be taking off probably during the bull market. And this is a red flag because a coin like this would never do good in a bear market, which is why you're seeing it doing so terribly during the bear market. Like during the whole bear market, it's been doing terribly, right? You can see it's flat. But the second we start getting closer to that bull market, you start seeing it's increasing. It might not be a scam, but it's not a foundational coin to where it has no utilities. So it did nothing during the bear market because there's no utility. But now you're seeing now the bull market's coming around, and now all of a sudden it starts to go up because people don't care about utility during a bull market. They just care about pumping them. Now, yeah, they just don't have utilities like that. They have features over here, but yeah, no actual utilities. So I would stay away from them. But yeah. So Indomex said, apart from Baby Doge, if I see any coin using another meme coin name, I stay away from it. 100%. 100%. Baby Doge is like a one of a kind because it kind of started before all these like major ones just started like coming out of nowhere. Like you got Dogecoin, that's one of a kind. You got Shiba Inu. It's a dog coin, but it's a Shiba Inu too because a Dogecoin is made from the Shiba Inu, and then Shiba Inu is derivative of the Shiba Inu from Dogecoin, but they're two separate things, two separate entities. And then you have Baby Doge, which is like it's like an extension of Dogecoin, but it's the baby version of it, right? But then you start getting Floki. Okay, what's a Floki Inu? Okay, a Floki is a dog. Okay, a Floki is a dog. Okay, cool. But what's a Lil Floki? Why do we got Lil Floki? Why do we got Shiba Doge? Why do we got Shiba Doge Floki? Why do we have Fruit Bowl Inu? Why do we have why do we have all these different coins? Why do we have Kitty Cat Inu, Kitty Cat coin? Like, there's a lot of things like that. But I will say there's a lot of coins like Cake Coin. Cake Coin seems legit. And then there's some other cat coins like that. They're like the first of a kinds of the cat coins. But now people are gonna start, attacking the cat coins and making their own cat coins. So like it's always good to stay with the one of a kinds. Like stay with Doge, stay with Sheep, just stay with Baby Doge. Floki, okay, or Dogelon Mars, which is Elon token, Dogelon. Okay, I'll give y'all a little bit of a pass on that because Elon supports that token. But anything else is like, nah, we can't do it. But yeah, Alex says thanks, no problem, no problem, Alex. Freddie says thanks for all your answers and analysis, Marsellis. You are the certified man. No problem. Thank you for that. Endomax says Kishu, Catcoin, Cake Coin, Buff Doge, Boss token. Yeah, there's a lot of different tokens out there. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I guess we can close out the stream here. I got wrecked on Kishu. Yeah. A lot of these coins, people are getting wrecked left and right. But yeah, shout out to all the supporters here in the channel. Shout out to everyone that watched the live stream. We will be doing this live stream every single Monday night. This is the Monday Night Live. Every single Monday night, we'll do these live streams. You already know, like button, subscribe, all this good stuff. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. If anyone has any questions, guess we can get questions before we close out here. But yeah, we will be closing out here soon. So yeah, shout out to everyone who shows up to the chat here. And yeah, I guess we can go ahead and close it out now. Big shout out to everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and play the outro, and it's gonna be the little wolf outro. So also big shout out to Jackie, the visual designer for the Baby Doge team. Jackie actually made the outro and intro for me with the wolf. So big shout out to Jackie. Myron and Bradley says thanks, great content, no problem. Sergio De Luca with the thumbs up. Shout out to you, Sergio. Raider Mendoza, good night, Baby Doge fam. Cliff Power says thanks again, no problem, no problem. Thanks for the support, everybody. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the outro screen on here. Big shout out to you all. And yeah, big shout out to everyone. We're gonna go ahead and close it out. And Indomex says good night to you, Indomex. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and bring this on. Shout out to you all, and every Monday night we will have this live stream. So shout out to you all and peace.